Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again. Man United versus Nottingham Forest. Semi-final second leg of the Carabao Cup. Let's be honest. I think we are through, and I'm hoping this is going to be just a formality. Obviously, my right-hand man or left-hand man, depending on what it looks like on the screen. I'm on the Juma.
Yes,
How you
Mr.
doing?
B. I'm great, Mr. B. I've got a bit of I had a day off work today because I came down with something. And, in this virtual world and AI and all these things, technology today, you were sneezing on the podcast yesterday, and we were making a laugh and joke about it, and you sneezing into the screen. And I think I've been contaminated somehow. I don't know how AI is. When you're talking about buying bread or thinking about bread and it comes up on your screen. AI is so intelligent these days. So I've woken up with a sore throat and I'm a bit really under the weather. Hopefully I'll be better later. And hopefully I'll be smiling after today's game when we get our place in Wembley. Just want to say hi to a few guys here. First of all, we get a telling off by Jeff. He's saying late fines for Mr. B and OMONDI. Yes, we accept that. I want to say hi to Brush. I saw you on Football United TV with Matt earlier. Go and check that out, Brush. Brush, you always give great analysis, man, and really on point when you're talking. I really sort of always nodding and listening when I listen to you. Bucks is here as well. He said full strength today. De Gea plus Rashford, minus De Gea plus Rashford bar. That. Want to say hi to Bill Badger as well. He's saying Keaton in goal. Risk rotation for X's sake. We're not going to do it, are we? Box again. De Gea drops Clanners. Goalkeeper is least risk. Jeff again, after telling us off, he's saying, big up, boys. Happy to be doing a watch along with you guys today. He's in 28 degrees in ice storms in Texas. Wow. Why is Butland? Why do we get Butland? We're not going to play him, says Bill. Jeff to Bill Baggio. Big up to Matthew Bassett. How you doing, Matthew? Hope you're doing well. Box again saying halftime, talking about subs that we could bring on. There's a really heavy bench. Me and Mr. B were just discussing that. You can read the names there, and those are Box's selections. Jeff again saying, yeah, Ice Storm got me locked in the house watching United. So it's a good day. Stay in, keep yourself nice and warm, and join us. I want to say hi as well to Rich Sports. Say notebook ready on Monday. Yes, I will be taking mental notes today. I'm looking forward to the weekend with Crystal Palace. That's when I think we really start to shine, and maybe might get a debut for one of our boys. Monday hot today, mate. Big up. Yeah. So there you go. They're talking about the squad, aren't they, Mr. B? What are your thoughts going into this game? Because obviously, when you look at the starting lineup, apart from the goalkeeper, it's near enough the strongest squad, isn't it? And Rashford.
Well, look, I mean, I think we need to get used to the fact that Ten Hag isn't into putting out weakened teams. We've been trying to assess it all season. Game sorry, games where he thinks he can rest certain players. He's not interested. I'll be honest. He's not into full rotation. He's coming. He said he wants to win every game. And if you look at that starting lineup, he's not messing about. I mean, and then you look at the bench, it's good to see Martial, Rashford, and Sancho on the bench. So if anything does go wrong at any stage in the game, those guys can all come on. So the strength that he's gone with, I am expecting another at least 3-0, to be fair, OMONDI.
You know what, Mr. B? I agree with you regarding strength, but there's one area where I think we're really weak, and that's the midfield, central midfield areas. On the bench, we've only got Kobe. Kobe's the only one on the bench because Tommy's out. We're really struggling in that department. I hope to God that Casemiro can get a rest, maybe, and Freddie can run all day, possibly. But yeah, I think there's a bit of concern from the guys in the comments, and this is what I'm highlighting here. I think that Kobe's the only man on the bench who can come into midfield and do something. Don't know what you guys think. Want to say hi as well to Miko. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. And anyone else who's joined us? No, it's still the same crowd. Yeah, hit up the like button, guys. What do you think about the squad? And obviously, we've got a new midfield replacement as well. Obviously, can't play. But I see Shelby on the team sheet for Nottingham Forest. He was only signed yesterday. I thought there would be... came from Newcastle in the other round. Maybe he didn't play a game. I don't know how that works. But Shelby, who's just signed for Nottingham Forest, he's on the bench. today for Nottingham Forest, and another player to their increasing squad. They're a bit like Chelsea, aren't they, to be?
Yeah, they're I could say they're a poor version to Chelsea, considering what Chelsea spent. Everybody's a poor version to Chelsea. They've they've done a lot of deals. Let's just put it like that. I'm going to ask you: Are you happy with Europe? Are you happy with the transfer window, guys in the chat? Oh wow! Do you know what we forgot to do on Monday?
What's that?
See, I knew you forgot. Look, hold on, it's coming. Completely forgot the intro. Now, sorry. Yeah, are you guys in the chat as well? Are you happy with the transfer window? Unless it's to you as well. You are. Yeah.
Yeah, delighted. Couple of reasons why. I think you don't want to stifle youngsters. That's the main thing. We needed players, obviously with Ericsson going down. We needed a player in that area of the pitch to come in, and it's exactly what we got. Earlier in mid-January, we got Weghorst coming in because we needed a player. Even though Martial's back on the bench today, those games that he's been missing, we did need someone to come in. And by the time Martial comes back, he's got someone there who possibly I would pick ahead of him at the moment for what he's been contributing to Man United. So that was a positive signing for me, and it's evidenced by what we're seeing. Another game today where we hopefully see 90 minutes of Weghorst, and then the jury's still fans as well. But I think this is an opportunity again to turn the fans' heads and make them realise this guy is actually a good contributor to the way we play.
He can sing as well.
Yeah, did you see that? He's got some lyrics and some vocals.
Yeah, boy. Okay, better than Solo. So, has your score prediction changed in regards to what you had yesterday? Considering we did contemplate it being a slightly weakened team.
Yeah. So yesterday I said 2-0 home victory because I just felt that it could peter out to just a standard boring game where we don't take any risks, and if we don't take risks, then they're not going to break us down. They didn't break us down when we were playing expansive last week against them. So if we play a bit conservative, I can't see them really hurting us. So I said 2-0, but now I've seen the starting lineup. I think there's a few players with a bit of motivation out here today. Anthony, Weghorst, Garnacho, our forward line, they all got to be motivated right now because they got something to prove, I believe, all three of them. Weghorst just come in, still wants to demonstrate how good he is for Man United. This is in all about his career, he's playing now at the highest level for the biggest club. He's got opportunity to really secure a place if he really delivers for the next few months. Then we've got Garnacho, someone who doesn't rarely get to start. I can't remember. Maybe someone in the comments can let us know. But I've only seen him. I can only recall maybe 2 games he started this year. He usually comes on when the game's stretched and it's second half, and then he gets a lot of space to exploit. Let's see how he fares today when they probably set up and be quite tight and leave little gaps for him to exploit where he doesn't get one-on-one situations. Can he contribute to the team? Can he pop the ball off? Can he help with the build-up play? Is he going to be direct, one-dimensional? Or will he start slowing it down and popping it off and looking for being a bit more patient than he is when he comes on with that 15 minutes to go? And finally, Anthony, as everyone knows, Anthony's a talking point at the moment. 1, for the price tag, and 2, people questioning that he's not delivering. But I think you've got to give the young man time. This is another opportunity for him to sort of shine. Let's have a watch on Anthony and those all 3 of these guys on the top who I feel will all be motivated today. What do you guys think in the comments? And what do you think, Mr. B? Where's the motivation?
I'm not sure. I'll be honest. I'm not sure if Anthony needs the motivation. The last game he played was probably the best game that Anthony played. All right, he still made 1 or 2 slight errors, but on an all-round performance, I think that was the best he'd done. The first 20-25 minutes, he drove at his player, to be fair. So I'm expecting to see more of that again. If he's going to cut back in the box. Don't cut back, a third way down the pitch, 10 yards from the halfway line. I don't think that benefits anybody. So hopefully we'll see him being more like Estrange. We want him to be more like Garnacho, but then we want Garnacho to slow down in certain aspects of his game as well. So I'm glad they're both playing. I'm glad that whole three is playing. We talk about depth. Yeah, to a certain extent, we don't have it in midfield with the injuries that we've got, but we've got six cover players now. Sancho back, covers Rashford. Obviously, V course. All right, we probably maybe we put Sancho on the right to cover Anthony, to be fair, but we've actually got six of those players now. So I'm happy. I'm looking forward to this game, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, to be fair.
So you're saying Anthony hasn't got much to prove? You think he's been doing all right?
Yeah, I think he's done okay. I think Anthony has done okay. Everybody expects him to come in from the Dutch league and hit the ground running. I mean, look at Gakpo. Look what Gakpo did in the World Cup, and look what he's done since he's come to the Prem. All right, he's playing in a terrible Liverpool team at the moment, but he hasn't shown what we've seen on the YouTube videos, even down to Benfoot Nunes. You know, he banged in a lot of goals last season. You know, so I just think it's a settling in period. Don't get me wrong. Come next season, if he does what he does again, you know, this season, then okay, maybe we'll have something to talk about. But I think you've got to give these players at least a year settling in period.
Most certainly. So just go through a couple of comments here. Miko saying, can't be mad at the transfer business when you consider we were broke and the club's up for sale. Boxer saying, I think Iqbal needs a loan. If you can't make the bench with Van der Beek, McTominay and Ericsson missing, he will never get mine. Need some game time. That's good there. Still time for loan. You can still loan after the window, can't you, I believe? Want to say hi to at Talk Football on Twitter. Hope you're doing well. And thanks for all the support you give to the channel. Matthew Bassett saying, let's get a couple of goals and then let's make some subs and see the game out. Good terminology. I love that saying. Bill Badger is saying here, I really don't think we need to be playing Bruno and Casemiro. Who else is there to come in those positions?
Yeah, please ask him. Who would he play?
Well, he's saying Pelestri, Manu and Iqbal need to be getting starting minutes. Jeff's saying here, I like the start, but at halftime, if it's not producing, you can bring on Martial, Rashford, and Sancho. Well,
frightening, isn't it?
Brush is saying the lineup is stronger than he was expecting. Yeah, and me. Jeff saying Bill Badger would love to see Sabitzer work in there. Yes, most certainly. I want to say hi to Chris as well. He's saying Rash needs a rest. Forest Miracle, question mark. Yeah, there's a huge question mark. They do have 3 teams to choose from. Wow, the Forest signing as well. That's a funny one. It's the manner with which Anthony plays which can frustrate. Sometimes keeping it simple, playing the quick ball or putting it in across is all that's needed. So there's some advice to Anthony. Referring to Jeff, Bill Badger saying, I mean, look at the bench. De Gea is on the bench. Why not give him a night off and put Butland on there? I don't understand why we have to keep playing the same team over and over again. Jeff saying,
I think the third goal is for training.
Really?
I really, really do. Yeah, I think that third goal is for training. He wants to make sure that he can keep. I honestly, I really, really believe it's something to do with training, not the fact that one of them is going to play or he's chosen. Butland didn't cost any money. I don't think it's an issue. To be fair.
Do you think Butland would have known that when he coming to Man United? He's known he's probably not going to get games. Then the same with who is the goalkeeper from Newcastle?
Dubravka.
Yeah.
I think so. Ten Hag's not going to get him here and lie. Yeah, I think so. Look, he wasn't getting no games. He wasn't getting any games at what's his name? Guess what? He's got a chance. If he's in the squad now, he's got a chance of winning a trophy. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But don't you have to play to get in get a trophy? I'm not sure. I want to say hi to FC United Forever. Saying evening all in the chat and evening to Papa and Cookie. That'll be us, I believe. You know what, FC United? Let's give you. I want to give you a nickname as well. Okay, so just maybe show us your face, and then we can sort of give you a nickname based on your on your face right now. But big up FC United. Thanks again for all the support you give to us on the Man United agenda. Guys, make sure you press up the like button. We're doing a live watch along today. This is momentous, isn't it? So I've got a really bad cold and flu. I'm sweating up here. But look, guys, we got a chance to be in the final. It's been a long time since we've got opportunity of winning a competition. Might be one of the minor cups. It might be the most minor cup there is. But this is the way forward, isn't it? We have to take baby steps towards our goals. So are you guys really excited? Are you like buzzing about this? Is this like the FA Cup was in the 80s when it was all about that? I mean, how important is it for us to win this cup? You know, is that a statement of intent going forward to say in the first season he got to a final or won a trophy? You know, it's big, and I just don't. I think it's being played down a lot here. Maybe at full time when we are there and the reality sets in, maybe we might start celebrating again.
You know what? I think because this wasn't a trophy that Man United used to want to win as fans. It was always Champions League and Premier League. So I think in that regards, maybe it's not the excitement, but I just see as the start of the reign. You have to start somewhere, and if he can make it the first one that's available, then I just think it puts us in good stead for the rest of the season. I don't think the players are going to be, but they definitely won't have time to celebrate it because they'll be in the next day training because we're going to have Barcelona the day after, or whatever it is. So yeah. I think that for Ten Hag, it brings the prestige. For the players, I think it gives them, I think they believe in Ten Hag anyway, but it would then give them more of the belief that bloody hell, he's been here 6 months and we've won a trophy. Can you imagine if he's been here a year? There's not going to be anybody, you know, dissenting voices, and all those people who dissented have now gone. I mean, Henderson, what's the situation with Henderson? Is he coming back? What's the deal with that? You know, that's a whole.
I did read something earlier by the comments. They were talking about Henderson. Guys, remind us, what's the situation with Henderson? I heard
Bill Badger's gonna know.
Yeah, Bill, over to you. Update, please. So Jeff here is saying Lingard's going to be a danger, he feels. Looks like they're playing a 4-4-2, Nottingham Forest. There's a few players missing from last time. It's like Serge Aurier, he's not playing. It's going to be the Liverpool loanee, Williams at right back. Lingard looks like he's playing on the left. Midfield centre, Malanga and Frura. And on the left, who usually plays central, is a Brazilian with a left foot of gold, the left-footed one, is Scarpa. And up front is the Pacey Johnson and Sturridge, who did score a goal but got disallowed. He looks like a good prospect.
Yeah, he looked very good. Again, I'm not seeing anything other than a win. I'm not seeing anything other than, I do expect Forest to really have a go though, the first maybe 20 minutes, because they're going to need, if they've got any chance at all, one, they have to score first, and two, they have to score early.
Or get a sending off, get into wind someone up. Is anyone could be wound up? Who, if there was someone in our team that could be wound up, who would you, if you were a Forest manager, who would you say, go and wind this guy up, he's likely to react?
I don't know. We don't have those players. I don't know. I can't see that being a tactic, to be fair.
I think Anthony has got that in him. If you can push his buttons, I think Anthony's a bit. He shows a lot of passion, and he gets it on the fans' side as well, because fans like that when they see he's animated and he's passionate about it. And he's showing his aggression and that kind of thing. Anthony's a guy I feel, if I was playing against him, I would really say get after this guy, wind him up, and see what reaction.
UK strangers saying Bruno, Box is saying Martinez, Bruno, and Fred.
Martinez is a dog. Bruno,
I don't know if he would get wound up though. He doesn't strike me as a person. I don't know.
Box is saying Veghorst was going to knock out Messi in the World Cup. That's a mismatch, isn't it?
Oh God.
Yeah, with Bruno. I mean, Bruno's got a good red card record, isn't he? I can't recall him being sent off much.
Doesn't get booked, doesn't get injured.
Okay. So even though he goes down and he gets fouls, soft fouls sometimes, I still see what they mean. Maybe you could go and get after him and wind him up in a way. But out of these three, I think Martinez. If you mess with Martinez, he's going to give you a receipt and come back for you later. That's how I feel Martinez. You might catch him early in the game and you think you got away with it, but whether it's going back in the tunnel or whether it's on the coach on the way home, you turn around, it's like he's there. He's gonna get that receipt and get you some payback somehow. He's that sort of player, and we're interested to see. We've got FC United Forever saying, from my travels last time, I asked Mr. Pink, he'd have the perfect one if he thinks about it. That's Solo. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay. Not sure. Elaborate a bit, please, FC United Forever. So, yeah. Man United. So, what was the first cup on Fergie's reign? When Fergie came in, he won the FA Cup, didn't he? That was the first trophy.
Was it the FA Cup or was it the FA Cup? Is that the Robbins? Is that the one where Robbins saved his ass?
Yeah, that's right. Beating Nottingham Forest on the way to the FA Cup. We beat Crystal Palace on the replay with Lee Martin. And then we went and won the Cup Winners' Cup the following year against the eventual Champions League winners, Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I don't remember. I know the result. I've seen the goals. But for me to say that I remember anything about the game, I know I was semi-excited, but like, they won. They beat Barcelona, but it was different then. It was different then. Yeah, you're glad you won, but couldn't tell.
Mark Hughes with a brace, although Steve Bruce would have said one of those goals was his. Mark Hughes took it on the line. He scored a brilliant second. And then he came back with a Koeman free kick. But yeah,
that's when Robson managed up the whole of their mid-central midfield, right?
Yeah, he was man of the match for me that game.
Yeah,
fantastic. But yeah, that's he came in '86, and this is so it took 4 years maybe for him to win a trophy. And obviously there was no Europe at the time. We were kicked out of Europe up until 1990. I think it was 5 years from high school, 85. Yes, so around that time. So there's only 3 competitions to fight for. So to win the FA Cup was massive. But this is I think this is fantastic to be back in the mix and winning trophies or close to winning trophies in the first season. It's exciting.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the whole Wembley vibe, the whole Wembley day. Yeah, and I am going to call it early. We're not losing this game.
And then Super Cup. We won the Super Cup. We beat Red Star Belgrade, didn't we? Who beat Marseille, I think. Yeah, they beat Marseille on penalty. So we were cup winners.
One day. How do you remember all of this stuff, bro?
I'm a bit like a Rain Man or a Data from Star Trek when it comes to stuff like this. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what happened this season, but yeah, like when you're a child, you just love football. You have your Panini stickers, and you're just obsessed. Like you can get little 8-year-old kids these days who are obsessed with football and can tell you everything. Like your son, for example, he's on it.
He's a machine. Yeah, he's a machine. Yeah.
You ask him something, finger on buzzer, he's firing away. Yeah, I know that. We've got Stumpy saying here, I watched Barcelona game in Australia at 4 a.m. Wow.
Bloody hell.
Massive. And obviously the Super Cup, FA Cup, Cup Winners' Cup. That was after 4 years at Fergie. So yeah. FC United said, come on, who always wears pink? That would be our Solo. Thank you. Both of us are a bit under the weather today, guys. Me, myself, and Mr. B. So yeah. Don't come too close to the screen, like I did yesterday. We got Bill Baggio as well. Yeah, so guys, they're about to come out. This is I'm not so excited. I mean, 3-0, the work's been done. The work's been done already. So I don't know. I just want to observe the game, sit back. I'm not gonna be the edge of my seat kind of thing, like a league game. I think this is done and dusted.
What do you want to see today then? I want vehicles to score. I want vehicles to score today. To be fair,
what I'm watching definitely today, I want to watch like the wingers. So Garnacho, he gets the ball and runs at people and thing. But how often do you see him running onto passes? He wants to dribble all the time. The same applies to Anthony. He wants to get the ball for 2 feet and then start driving. People say he slows up the play, but that's the kind of thing I want to see. His off the ball movement, running onto things. And that could be, if you sniff around or buzz yourself around the Weghorst, cut inside, make little runs, you can get a flick on, you can get a ball around the corner, pop around the corner or something like that. I think Weghorst will bring more to these wingers' games. They just need to cut in or let the fullbacks go overlap or underlap and create more space. So I'll be looking at the formation, not the formation that we start with, but when we're dominating play, how are we going to set up? I'll be looking at people spinning off, getting in behind, as we were against Nottingham Forest last time. So this is Bruno, this is Casemiro making late runs as he does into the box to score goals. How do we break this team down today? That's what I'll be looking at. And patterns of play. Without Ericsson, it's very important that we just keep things ticking over and don't lose the ball. Man like Fred, I'm afraid, sometimes I get a bit panicky when he's on the ball. He gives it away too easily. Just play it simple, Fred. Just pop it over. Play as Ericsson plays. When you watch Ericsson play, it's so easy. He makes it look so easy. He just does a simple thing. Obviously, he can spray left foot passes for 30 yards. I can't do that. It's not my locker. But I can bring the ball down and pop it and play the way I'm facing. It's a simple game. So I want to see Fred play that sort of game because he's sort of taking over that role. What are you guys looking for today in the comments? What are you looking for? Prediction here saying 3-1 from Bill Baxter. Well, I know Cookie still has that computer virus.
Okay, so I got V course on my screen at the moment.
Okay, hold on, pause until now. I'm ready. I'm with you now. V course has come up for me. The big man. He can finally fit in the screen. They need to zoom back a bit.
Full squad. It looks nice on paper. Our full squad, though.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah. So Forest, let's see. What they got all to do? Got to give respect to their English manager. Not many English managers in the Premier League. Wayne Hennessy in goal. We've got a back four. Looks like Williams, Bowley, McKenna, and Lodi. Let me know about Lodi from Atletico Madrid. Oh, looks like they're playing a midfield three. So Scarpa, Belanga, and Fruyla.
Okay.
I thought it was a 4-4-2. So that means Lingard's, Johnson, and Sturridge. Oh, it's Dennis. I thought Lingard was starting for some reason. Why have I got Lingard?
Hold on. Sorry. Lingard's not even on the bench.
They must have got injured during warm-up or something. Does anyone know why Lingard's not starting? Have they said? I thought he was in the team sheet to start.
Yeah, so did I. I saw him
instead. Maybe. Okay, you'd have thought that he would have loved to have started at Old Trafford.
Well, he was in the warm-up. So, I mean, look, guys, we haven't got the sound on, so maybe there's a little bit of information there. Casemiro. Oh. Cheeks.
Jess looking for Garnacho double. Veghorst header. Sancho comes on, scores a worldie. 29 signings for Forest this season. That's more than Chelsea. Wow. ESPN had him in the lineup as well. Yeah, I saw him in the lineup.
Oh, there we go. He was ruled up in the warm-up.
Okay, you got confirmation now.
Yeah. Good old Rebel. Oh boy. Right, so we've got Bruno. Where's the ball? God, my eyes are so bad. Just kicked off.
Yeah, I'm just behind you.
Right, well, no, you're not, because I'm going to pause it, and now we're done. We're the same now.
So it does look like now they've probably changed the system. I thought it was a 4-4-2, but maybe Dennis coming on, who's more of a forward than Lingard. Maybe they've gone for 4-3-3. So here we are. We've got Martinez, middle of the park, plays it wide to Shaw. They're not pressing us that high. They're just waiting for us to get into their half. Lovely play there. Is that Fred?
Yeah. Good feet.
Let me start again. It's going to be like this all game, I believe. They've got a high line, sort of mid-block here. There's space in behind. They're always looking for this. Look at Bruno. He's always pointing where he wants the ball. Get in behind.
I mean, the thing is, people on about Bruno, man, but you see that number 10 role, you have to have lungs of steel, and he's got them. So, I understand the quality of his players is good, but I'd rather have Bruno in the team than not.
Yeah, for sure. Not many other players getting behind like he does. There's a lot of work. Like you said, he's like 2 chests, 2 lungs, or 4 lungs.
Yeah, man.
A bit like John Regis.
John Regis. He's big head.
They used to call him 2 chest John Regis. Because he's run 200 and 400.
Down the line. Yeah. Oh, Anthony should have gone earlier.
Touch inside. Too heavy with his pass there with Anthony. They give the ball away, but they can crash it out. It's going to be like last time. I was really disappointed with Nottingham Forest. They don't have much going forward. Because they're so sitting as far back, which is conservative for them, no doubt. it's hard for them to get out. The only outlet they have is pace, and then you need to have the position of pass to get to these guys with pace. That's a dodgy ball there by Anthony, playing it back to the centre backs. He's ran in the right back position. He hasn't really got a spray of pass, but he likes to sort of carry the ball and wait for them to engage and then pop it off. Guys, looks like it's raining cats and dogs down there. Mind they don't step on a poodle. Sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Crusty jokes.
Jeez.
That, guys, I do apologise. But it looks like it's raining hard in Manchester. No surprise there, is it? So here we go again. It's gone out wide, and now you get a 1-2 there. Anthony and
That's a foul.
That's a foul by Dennis. Yep.
See, at least Anthony used the skill right there, to be fair.
True.
It was only a half one. It wasn't the full 720 there. Head up, Fred. Well done.
Who's that escape? Tony Hawk.
God.
It's such a big pitch, isn't it? Old Trafford.
Oh,
all in behind with the runner. Martinez, he's got the ability. It's only certain man. I don't think Varane will be playing those balls, but definitely Martinez right there. Play the ball in behind for the runner. And guess who? It was my very own Bruno.
Get up. Wasn't a foul?
Yeah, it was Fred there, pinched the ball.
That wasn't Fred, it was Casemiro. I think he got buck in his mouth as well.
I want to say hi to Mark Edmund. How you doing? All the way from Australia. Hope you're doing well, Mark. Everyone give Mark a wave in the comments. Got Jack Butland. Is Jack Butland even going to play? Probably not at this rate. Bill Badger said, I always look at the Forest manager and he always looks like he hotboxed in the changing room before he come out.
Oh, God.
So it's a long ball there and played out here. Little outlet. It's gone to Anthony. He's got a defender up his backside. His load. He's come out position.
That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Yeah.
Yeah, Sturridge.
Good tempo we've started with.
Kind of, we need to play a bit sharper. Just having the ability. If you're going to play these long balls over the top or play sharp football, you need the players. And I just worried now Ericsson's not there. Here's Garnacho on the left. Yep.
Fred's got one game to impress, bruv, and then his space has gone to Sabitzer. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Fred's been patient, isn't he? He's been on the bench since Ericsson and Casemiro has been running things. He's sat on the bench and knowing he's coming on now and then, but he's been quite content like that. You need players like that in your squad who are not
exactly. Exactly. Guess what? We're happier as Man United fans, bar Solo, that he's not starting games. You know, we always said there's not a problem with Fred. The problem is both of them probably starting to actually both of them starting together was a big problem. But you know, as long as he wasn't a starter and he wasn't the one we relied on, then it wasn't a problem. And now he's not. Great tackle.
Yeah. It's played out here. Dennis had an opportunity. That's Anthony again driving into areas where he shouldn't. He should have popped it off. As the saying goes, running into traffic. It's really raining cats and dogs for sure. So Jeff saying Sabitzer when he comes in will start for Ericsson once he gets up to speed. Yeah, he's been playing in the midfield too for Bayern when he did play. Really versatile as well because you can play.
And you got to think as well. He ain't played no games. He's played 15 games for Bayern and never went to the World Cup. So he's fresh.
Yeah, most certainly. Here's Wan-Bissaka out wide, cuts inside with little chops, plays it infield. Bruno plays it out wide, gets it to Anthony and gets it ball in return.
He's on.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Wan-Bissaka. Oh. Wan-Bissaka couldn't get out his feet, tried to cross it in the 6-yard box, but lovely play there.
I actually thought he tried to backheel it.
He did. So Wan-Bissaka is getting himself in good positions, but had a bit of a nosebleed there, a bit of a panic attack. I shouldn't say. I mean, look, he's doing the best he can do, but that was really... What do you guys think so far? I mean, it's raining. We're playing a bit of football. What are you looking forward to seeing today? What do you think we should try and work on today? While we got the opportunity, because this is a game. We're 3-0 up. Anthony's 1-on-1. He's doubled up on now. He tries to play it out. He's in the corner. They double up on him. I want to say hi to Tyron Williams. Throw on here. Wan-Bissaka tries to play out. We've got them pinching them, pressing them high up. This is a good place to press teams because it's hard to get out from there. And they crash it, and we should turn this over. But Varane's almost played a foul on Sturridge.
Come on, Fred, don't be injured. I never thought I'd say that. Don't be injured, son. Get up.
Hi, Tyrone Williams. Say United have made a bright start to the game, playing some lovely patterns of play and controlling possession. Most certainly. That's the way I see it. We're on the same page, Tyrone. So evening to the Man United agenda. How you doing, Man United agenda? Whoever that may be. Is that Rebel? Was it?
Yeah, I reckon it's Rebs. Although saying that it's not long enough, it's only 2 words.
Oh, here we go. Here's Rebel here. Rebel saying, "What's the story, lads? Shame about Lingard getting injured in the warm-up."
I don't care, to be fair. I really don't give a toss.
One thing I have noticed already is Sturridge, or whatever his name is. He's very big. He can, he's a bit of a target man. They're struggling at the moment with him. Varane's, not winning every header against him so far. He's someone who could be an outlet, flick-ons and that kind of thing. I want to see the same from Weghorst, someone I'm really, really excited about at the moment. So we've got throw in deep in our half right back position. It's Wan-Bissaka. Gets the feet and back. Oh, lovely turn here by Casemiro. Plays it out wide, but it gets cut out. He's looking for Garnacho there, crossfield pop ball. But lovely turned out of trouble there in the tight area, Casemiro. Bit of pressure here on Martinez. Got the goalkeeper on him, but he draws it back and uses the left back, who's got space here to run into. Sure. He's got his head up, running into Garnacho's space and pops it off to him. Then we play a little triangle here on the left-hand side. Bruno plays in Shaw, plays in Garnacho.
Oh. Here's the definition of con. Informal.
Nice bit of play there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Bruno again coming in and sort of doing what he's supposed to be doing, sort of coming over, shuffling over to the left, where the ball's on the left, being that sort of pinball player, and hopefully doing it on the right with Anthony Wan-Bissaka as well. Before earlier, we've seen Bruno involved. So I've really become an admirer of Bruno. I've never really watched his game completely, but I'm really impressed with what he does do.
I got a lot of time for Bruno. I know everybody about his wasted passes, but you got to think he doesn't get injured. He doesn't get injured.
Garnacho out wide here. He's doubled up on. He's gone for the touchline. He's getting held up. Nothing to play in there. He plays at home. Safe. We'll get a throw in. So 10 minutes gone out here, guys. How you guys feeling? We need to be working on scoring, says Jeff. We need to work on scoring without Rashford and Martial, says Jeff. So how
we've been scoring without Martial, to be fair.
Here's Dennis driving forward. And he tries to get back, which is good work from him. But Wan-Bissaka was there. And they play it into our half. They're in their penalty area to drive it out. They've got numbers forward here. They're looking to play. They've got out wide. Garnacho showing his defensive responsibility, but he gets turned in half. They got a cross 6-yard box. Good play by Forest. Trying to play out. Lovely pinch there by the guy in midfield. What's his name? That was a good pinch there. He had to be sharp, the Forest midfielder. Malanga, yeah? Mangala. Sorry, Mangala. Bruno works hard all over the pitch, box to box, says Jeff.
Mm.
We need to work on scoring without Rashi and Martial. That was a good point there. Already liking the look of the Mangala for Forest. Yeah, Bill Badger. Here we are on the left-hand side. Bruno plays out wide. Makes a good decision. Cross from the half space into Veghorst. A bit of a scramble there. They got it out, but we've still got the ball. A little overlap here from Shaw.
Poor
And
ball.
he
That was poor.
skies the cross. Shaw's haircut's looking slick.
I was going to say, he's
gel in
getting
there.
fresh on, isn't he?
It's raining hard as well. He looks, very sharp. She had a fresh trim today, probably.
Oh, look, Mr. Sabitzer. Howdy, partner.
Uh-huh. A bit low-key, isn't he? He's wearing that big hooded jacket and hard to recognise. Here's Lodi. Cuts in field. He's in the half space, driving outside that box. Lodi.
That's a poor ball.
Most certainly. Fred can play it out here. Plays it wide. It's too heavy. That is a poor pass. So here we go. Lodi again on the left. Cuts inside and gets fouled. That's Veghorst coming back to help out. Oh, sorry, that's Dennis. Beg your pardon.
Didn't even touch him.
He's looking for that. Poor from Shaw regarding the cross there. Yeah, a bit more composure. You don't expect that from Shaw, do you, Tyran? And already liking the look of Mangala. I'm going to keep an eye on him. Obviously, they bought a Brazilian the other day, Danilo, who played against us.
Danilo, yeah.
He didn't play too well. They can never say they've got selection problems. So it's a free kick here for Forest. The line is at the edge of the box. They're going to whip it in with that Sapa. That's a good cross, actually. Didn't get to the end of it. Mangala plays out. He's got space here to whip it
That's
in
a
again.
good delivery.
Into a danger area.
Yeah, that's good technique, man.
Yeah, Scarpa, the Brazilian with the headband. Lovely left foot on him. That was a really dangerous cross. I don't know who cleared that, but that was vital. Throwing for Forest. Into Dennis. He's getting stood up here but he goes to ground. He keeps the ball, and they got another throw. So Forest got a bit of a play here in our half, or deep by our penalty area. I think they'd be looking for crosses like that for Sturridge. He's a big presence up there.
We should be gobbling them up all day, to be fair.
Funny comment from Tyrone. He said Dennis is always a menace when he plays.
Jesus Christ.
Dennis
is that still a thing now? Dennis the Menace.
Is it Beaven comic book? The Beano, sorry. Garnacho rolled his man there, used his body. His man got left, runs into trouble, gets pinched. Could have popped it off. Now in the middle of the park is Bruno, outside of the boot to Shaw. Lovely first touch, but it's just gone out. Oh, that's unlucky there. Bruno outside his foot, just bent it around into Shaw, ran into his path. First touch was good, but just out. The defender got there and pinched the ball. Once again, Garnacho running onto the ball. I felt he could have don't need to run into trouble. First time pass there, Bruno. Lovely.
Yeah, Shaw's first touch wasn't that great, to be fair.
Yeah, you're right. Harry Maguire looks like Dennis the Menace, says UK Strains. We're playing like we're 3-0 up, says UK Strains as well. Miko, how you doing? Says Shaw looking a little sloppy, reverting back to his old ways. I wouldn't say that.
Wan-Bissaka.
Gives the ball away there. Wan-Bissaka in the middle of the park. We're very lucky there. That's when they're looking. They broke and scored a goal, but it was offside last week. But here we go.
Great touch by Veghorst, man.
Veghorst, lovely. Played in by Brady. He's got 2 men on him. What can he do? Chop, step over, inside the box, dink again. And goes down. It looks like it's
ref.
Veghorst. That's the advantage of Veghorst, man.
Yeah, that was a beautiful touch by Veghorst, to be fair.
They had to stand up.
Isn't that not a penalty? He pushed him.
And did he get the ball?
Bruv, how's that not a penalty? He pushed him out the way.
Maybe they get that, yeah. Don't put our hands on guys these days, can you?
You can, but he pushed him, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Tyron saying that pass from Bruno was reminiscent of when Cantona played in Dennis Irwin. That's a perfect reincitement. Brilliant. Here we go out wide. It's Anthony with the overlap from Bruno, but he's in the half space where he likes to score.
Oh.
And we know about that. Even the keeper knew about that. He claimed that easily. Bruno is brilliant there, saying Tyrone with that pass. Tyrone has a great comment regarding Dennis Irwin goal. It's one of my favourite goals. It's beautiful. Irwin brought that down brilliantly, better than Shaw.
You not talk about goals when I'm so jealous.
I'll show you after the show that goal. You remember it.
When I
Crossfield ball
see it, I
here from
remember
Bruno.
time.
Here's Garnacho. He's waiting for Shaw. But there's 3 guys around him. It's 3 on 2. Overlap for Shaw. Across 6-yard box.
Good ball.
The Mangala clears it. They're deep in their half now. Varane doesn't play it long. He's looking to play it short, no doubt. Underlap run here from Wan-Bissaka. Comes to nothing. We start again. Martinez, he's got options. He can go wide here. And he's gone down the middle.
Oh.
That's not the pass. You've got to put a little angle in those passes. I think straight passes really tough to sort of get up. Garnacho needs to get into the gym, says Bill Badger.
Oh, he's only 18. Come on. Give him a chance to fill out.
The game's on Sky Sports for UK Exchange. You want to check that out? Oh, Bill Badger with the man. Always letting know main event. Yeah, thank you, Bill. Second half, Sancho says UK Exchange. He wants to see some of that. We're making good runs and getting in behind, says Jeff. So, yeah, good observation so far. Veghorst there. Lovely play. Came deep and just popped it off first time, even though he had a man in his back. Veghorst bending his run to close this down, which is good pressure there on the goalkeeper, who manages to whack it clear. And they get the ball, but Wan-Bissaka, lovely there. Lovely first time pass. 1-2 with Veghorst.
Oh.
Lovely there. First time pass, I think by Casemiro into Veghorst's feet. He laid it off for Bruno, who was close to him, knowing that things happen around Veghorst. And then he tried to play it too fast, another return ball for Veghorst, who didn't anticipate that really. People would say slow because of that, but
it did come to my mind, to be fair.
Yeah, I knew people would try to say, "Oh, he's too slow." So here we go. Nearly 20 minutes gone. It's just like one-way traffic, kind of. Play that wide here, Shaw into Bruno. Sorry, Casemiro into who's that? Fred. It's just little rotations. How are we going to break them down? Who's going to peel off and get in behind? We've got Wan-Bissaka inverted. That means Anthony's going to be out wide. But if we're going to exploit that, we need to get the ball over to him really fast. Whether we ping it across players, the back line to get it to him, or we play a cross-field ball to get him in those situations. Here's Shaw, plays into Garnacho, but he gets pinched. Maybe he does need a gym membership card. So, yeah. What do you think so far, Mr. B? I mean, it's not overly exciting.
Total control.
Yeah.
I always look forward to the second half because I know we're going to score in the second half. But yeah, we've just been in control. Maybe we need maybe we need a little kick up the backside, but I think we've been in total control of the game so far.
Agreed. I mean, they've had not even a half chance really, but they've been in our half. But they just don't seem to have any sort of idea
threat.
When they get to the final third. Whereas we're trying to work on things. It seems we've got options to play into Veghorst, get overlaps, underlaps. Here they are wide now. Wan-Bissaka's facing up to Dennis. Is in the box now. Stands him up. And should that be a foul? Strong there by Bruno and Casemiro.
Play on, well done. Get up, Dennis. He's handballed it.
And he's giving him some.
I love Anthony, man.
That's why I think he said off. Standing over his man, giving him some. I think he's a bit embarrassed. He got so easily shoved off the ball. Don't embarrass me, he's saying. Strong there by Dennis.
Good strength, man. Bloody
Oh,
handball.
Anthony stepped on his man.
Oh, he didn't do it on purpose. Come on now.
That's why he's having to go in.
What were they checking for then?
I don't know. Maybe the stamp. No. Hopefully it's play on. We see anything about the distribution from Keaton bringing the ball out from the back?
I don't think he's had it long. I don't think he's had it enough for us to be able to assess that, to be fair.
That's true. We've got a single pivot with Casemiro, but they bypass him. It's gone wide to the right back. All little drop the shoulder and cut back inside from Wan-Bissaka. Switch the play to Martinez. Plays it wide. Someone comes deep. It's Fred. Plays into Shaw, who's out wide. Gets a return. Now we're in field. It's gone home again from Bruno. Now we can play it early. Can we play it early to Anthony? He's out wide. With Wan-Bissaka coming early, that's a great pass there by Varane. Something I didn't know was in his locker. He's got Garnacho in a one-on-one situation. He drives his man, crosses the ball, and we get a corner.
Okay.
I'm very impressed there by Varane. I didn't think he was confident with spraying balls like that, but he ran it over with Wan-Bissaka cutting inside. That left Anthony out wide. By the time he got there, it was kind of cut out. Then he just played and sprayed the ball over to the left instead.
He's surprised him with his football ability, huh?
Well, with his passing range, I just felt that he hasn't never been confident with his passing range, like Maguire, Lindelof, and Martinez. But that was a good pass. So corner kick. Are we playing it short? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it'll be a direct corner here.
Who's on corner? Is that Bruno on corners? Yeah.
I think Bruno. Yeah. Bit of a rough and tumble in the box here. Refs having a word. Martinez and Mangala. So let's see.
Look, he's not even looking at the ball, ref.
Good. That's another corner, maybe.
Yep, it's another corner.
So Martinez just gave him a shove and got a couple of yards off his man. That looked like a near post kind of corner where we're trying to get a flick on. Shaw on this side now. It looks very windy out there. Going to try again. I think Weghorst maybe could go for this near post flick on if you're going to do that. Yeah, there's a near post run there by somebody's crossed in from Shaw. There's Bruno. One by the header there from Wan-Bissaka. Can we keep possession here? Garnacho plays it back. He's going to have to get on trouble there. Oh, good press there by Forest. So throw in here, goes home to Wan-Bissaka, who's from that sort of reshuffling, is in a left-back position or centre-back position now, with Fred at right-back. So just waiting for the rotation to get back into shape. And now we're ready to go again. Yep. Here, Martinez drives just inside our half, looking for options. You can see people spinning out. Little 1-2.
Send him again.
Could have driven us. Unfortunate there. Picked up by Fred. Can we get a cross in? Out on the left. Played out to Fred. Half space cross. It's cleared by Forest. Wan-Bissaka outside the box. Poor header, really. Didn't go to no one. Now we've got to deal with this ball. Pinch this ball. Home. It's hard for them to press Forest. They can't get on the pitch. One pass here from the keeper. Boy. Danger. We played it out. Calm. Well done, Wan-Bissaka.
Well done.
Now Forest have got to get back. There's only two of them who really pressed. It's hard for the whole team to get up when you're stuck in deep in your half for most of the game so far. So
I mean, to be fair, they don't really want to leave any gaps in, do they, to shut the whole game down, I suppose.
That's so true. So out wide here, lovely ball in field. Weghorst plays it wide here to Fred, who gives the ball away. Ericsson, I doubt he would have done that, but here's Fred again. He's going to play it back home. Start again. Here's Martinez. Can he switch the play? He's looking up. He's got that left foot wonder of his. He can do it wherever he wants. Spray the ball wherever he wants. He gives another opportunity and then out plays it wide here. So we've got an opportunity. Sure, we drive into space. Pop it off. Yep. So Garnacho tries to cross the ball with his left foot and is cut out for a throw. Tyron saying maybe United should scout more talent from Atletico Madrid and find another Garnacho in their ranks. We should be pinging crosses to Weghorst, says UK Strains. And Weghorst is a pressing monster, but his final product. What do you mean his final product? What UK Strains? What do you mean by his final product there? Just says a handball. No? Here's Bruno outside the box.
Oh,
Fred plays it wide. You've got a cross here from Shaw. Yard box. Lovely ball.
lucky.
Lovely ball. Right into the danger zone. That's the kind of balls I'd like to see. So, was that a foul? Garnacho holding off his man.
What's bloody handball?
Yeah.
Ref? Nothing? Okay.
Turn into Cho.
Bloody foul, ref.
So Garnacho gets fouled just outside the area on the left-hand side here. He actually turns quickly and gets pinched. Chopped. What's a more threatening thing? Rashford running at you or Garnacho?
Rashford.
Rashford.
Yeah, Rashford knows where the goal is. But that'll come with time with Garnacho, though. Another couple of years. Because he's got the pace already to kill, man. It's just that he runs at one pace.
Okay,
Once he learns to slow it, stop them and start them.
A bit like Mbappe, he does that well, doesn't he? Slows
and starts,
push and goes. So we've got a free kick here out wide on the left, sort of 5 yards off the edge of the box. We've got Shaw and Bruno, left-footed and right-footed. Maybe Bruno to whip this in.
I think it's going to be Shaw. He seemed to have measured that. A lot more.
Any movement in the box? Yeah, back post. Weghorst.
Oh!
Cleared by the goalkeeper's feet.
Oh!
Well done, Weghorst there. Now we've got the ball outside the box, half space.
I was given a foul. Come on, ref.
Foul. Lovely move.
That was
there.
unlucky.
Right.
Unlucky by Weghorst there. Unlucky.
Bill Badger saying Fred is such a good player in his team. He actually looks comfortable on the ball and not so skittish when he gets the ball. Calm, Fred, the way I like it. Yes, Bill Badger. Never a foul, says Tyrone Williams. So we see this ball's played in. Back post, played across. Oh, that's
saved it with his feet.
Casemiro? I thought it was Weghorst.
Yeah, no, it's Casemiro. Yeah.
Anything could happen there. That was a good header. A good move. Close, says Miko. Yeah. Definitely close, that was. And close as well, says Bill Badger. So 29 minutes gone. Almost half an hour gone. Third way through the game. Play that wide here. A bit heavy for the Forest Lodi.
Bloody hell. I actually thought there was a man running over. That pass was so bad. I thought there was actually a man running past him. Wow.
Quick throw here. Forest is a bit wary to press. So Varane's got time to bring it out. Plays it back to right back. He's got to go home here. So Heaton here. He's got Martinez to his left. Yep, plays it to Martinez. What options? Casemiro's got a cover shadow. The Scarpa's sort of on him, stopping the ball going there. So he played it to Varane, who brings the ball out.
I mean, we haven't even hit first gear yet, to be fair.
It's true. Here's Martinez. He's got a man on the touchline, which appears to be Garnacho, and Shaw ahead of him.
Bloody hell.
Can we switch the play? Because the play's getting compressed over to the left. If we could switch it early, we could get a one-on-one situation with Anthony, possibly. It's about how we get it there. We've got Martinez who can play that ball. It's just that Varane sort of carries the ball too much. He can't ping it so much. So we're looking up.
He's going to hit a sweet ball in a minute, just to tell you to
He's going to actually get played in on the left. Got runners ahead of him. He's cut inside a bit. He gives the ball away, though. Runs into trouble. I feel like when he does come on late in the game's a lot more open. He does look fantastic at that sort of stage of the game. But
great turn. Defenders are a little bit more tired, maybe.
Yeah, the game's a lot more open. So it'd be interesting to see how he fares today when he's always going to be doubled up. Wan-Bissaka into feet. Gets the return. That's four.
Wasn't that? Oh,
All
thought
the
it was
way there.
handball.
So here's Bruno, head up middle of the park, plays it out wide. He's got a good lot of space to work into here. It's Garnacho with Shaw playing it in the half space, and it's been slowed up again. Now we need to recycle and turn it over, guys.
Oh, Bruno, what kind of a pass was that?
But we win the ball again. Shaw plays it home. Can we switch the plays? Casemiro. He's gone down the left again. So Shaw plays it wide to Garnacho. You've got to play come home and start again. Give it to the middle of the park. Yeah. Can we switch the ball early? Martinez. He's gone left again. Dinks it over to Garnacho. Brings it down. His first touch is good. Defender slips. Tries to hold it up. It gets past the second defender. Cross it. Cross 6 yards.
Oh,
lovely cross.
Great
there.
play. Well played.
Good hand, keeper. Defender came out to him. It's kind of wet. It kind of slipped. He tried to hold him up. Garnacho beat the second man easily and cross it. Good cross. That's what you want. What you need. So Forest trying to play out here. What can they do? They played it long. The Martinez has got. Oh, well done, keeper. Came out.
Well done, Heaton.
Yeah, it was a good ball there. Miko saying from Garnacho across the 6-yard box. And he's saying close again.
Who's not on the bench there? They're showing the bench. What are they talking about? Who's not on the bench?
They're in. Forest.
Oh, great save by Heaton.
How did they get in there? I missed that.
Yeah, so did the cameraman. They were too busy showing the empty bench.
Yeah. It's a good chance there by Forest. Johnson can hit straight at the keeper there. All right, foul here for Forest on the halfway line. Is that a card? He's reaching.
Yep,
what?
It is.
I want to see this again. How can you give a yellow? It's not been a dread game. But what was it? Foot up? I mean, what's different to anything else that's happened so far? Sweeper keeper says Heaton. Said Jeff. Jack who? As in Butlands. So Johnson got played in here. Was it a throw? Throw played in Sapa. Yeah, he got through. He sort of rode Casemiro's challenge. And Martinez with a 2-footed lunge there just to... Yeah. Bit fortunate to get through. Casemiro... Oh, I see. Afters for Fred. Gets the yellow card. Don't always go to the ground. So I want to say hi to Solo. How you doing, Solo? Good evening, gentlemen, he's saying to the panel. Hope you're doing well. Bit of head tennis here. Veghorst turns, plays in.
Garnacho's in. Oh!
Couldn't get out of his feet. Defender got back at him. Well done, Veghorst there. Keeper plays out wide to Lodi, who flicks it on. That was Dennis, sorry. Keep getting confused between those two. Fred needs to calm down, says Jeff. I've stood on the girl's foot while dancing harder than that. And they didn't fall over like that melt. Oh, dear. Bill Badger. Everyone's bigging up Solo, Jeff and Bill. Make sure you press the like button, guys. Support the Man United Agenda, the community channel. We appreciate all of you. It's gone out for a goal kick.
Goal kick, yeah.
It's 35 minutes gone.
I was expecting more, but I'm still expecting us to score in the second half.
Yeah. So here's a goal kick situation we want to see how we play the ball out. I suppose it doesn't really matter because Forest aren't pressing high up. They're not trying to sort of press us too much high up the pitch. They're quite happy to get back into their shape. We're looking for a penalty here from Martinez. It's not given. Anyway, we play on. We managed to play it out to the right back who's deep in their half. Gets a 1-2. Lovely there by Bruno. Lovely.
Great
and
pass.
Wan-Bissaka plays in Anthony. And he, once again...
Oh.
Wow, so little 1-2 between Wan-Bissaka and Anthony.
Is that a corner?
Must be. It's
No,
not
the
out.
whole ball's not out. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's a nice move there. Bruno,
Nice little
lovely
touch.
weighted pass into Wan-Bissaka, who played into Anthony, and Anthony tried a little trick. Ball didn't go out of play. We've got a corner here. Left-footed. Shaw, right into the 6-yard box. Outside the box. Anthony! Oh! He likes that. He likes that. What do you think of that shot there?
Yeah.
Hit that
Like
well,
time
didn't
he
he?
put his yeah. Woo!
Top bins, Anthony. Come on. Just over the bar.
Goalie was worried.
Yeah, no, damn right. Lovely shot there. Sort of bounced out to him just outside the box and half volleyed it. Went over the bar. There's a foul in the back of Dennis there. Now Andy decides he wants to pick him up. So free kick here for Forest, just inside the half. 37 minutes gone. Anthony, says Miko. Yeah, man. Blistering shot. UK Strange is saying Garnacho's been pretty poor today.
Think he's been poor. Okay.
Good play by Anthony there, saying Jeff. Do you reckon Eric will swap Anthony Sancho with Garnacho? I don't know. Don't know what's going on with Sancho, but if he's on the bench, he must be ready. Free kick here from Forest. And it does go out for a goal kick.
Goal kick. Nice and easy.
No matter what's going on with Sancho, he has to start performing, says Bill Badger. So we've got a goal kick played out. No pressure here from Forest, so we can play it out, stroll it out here, walk it out. I've noticed they haven't really played it into the pivot man because he's being occupied there. They're trying to cover that. So there's always the option out wide here, which gives Wan-Bissaka the ball.
Hi.
Man, lovely. Gets played in again for the twos. It gets chopped. The ball's in the box. Bouncing around. Can we Veghorst?
Oh, good
Lovely
touch.
from Vex Sharper, what his name is.
I like it.
Sorry,
I
you like
him.
him?
Yeah, man.
Turn over again. Garnacho's out wide. He's creating a lot of space for himself. Martinez finds, plays the wrong pass there. Bruno now finds Garnacho. He's got two players coming over to meet him. He's got two triangle there with Bruno. Plays in Bruno. He's got into the box and gets fouled. Well, he falls over bodies.
Running to his back.
But it's nice. They see Garnacho saw the triangle, saw the options there. Bruno made a nice run again. He's always looking for that.
Great tackle. Okay.
Bruno makes so many good runs in behind. It must be a nightmare if you're having to.
Yeah, you can't mark that.
No, you can't.
Going on there.
Of course, pops it back. Garnacho gets weights off the ball. And now they're not calling foul. Here we go, Bruno. Hollywood. He's got runners. He's outside the box. He's going to play man in. Plays in Anthony. He's in the box.
Oh, I think he should have played it earlier.
Lovely there. Yeah, Bruno was outside the box. He had Veghorst, Anthony,
and I think he should have played it earlier, man.
He played a sort of dinked pass when he should have played it really simple. Here he is now, Bruno again. Does he get fouled? Yes, he does. Hands all over him. Lodi's upset with that, but yeah, he put hands on man. Bruno will go down.
Definitely, boy.
Got his body in the way. You're a smart player using your body like that. Want to say hi to Andrew Williams. Very strange lineups last two games he's saying here. Are you impressed? Ask Bill's Baggio. We are dominating about 85% possession, says Bill Baggio. Got a free kick here. We're strangling them, choking them down. Garnacho and Anthony looking dangerous. Wan-Bissaka and Shaw playing as wingers, mate. So it just shows you we've sort of like got a 6-man attack line once we press them back and suffocate them in their half. Free kick here. We've got options again. I think it might be Shaw. I'm going with Mr. B. He seems to think it's Shaw all the time. He's going to whip this in. No, it's Bruno. Oh, lovely
Bang.
comeback. Sure.
Oh,
You're better than that. You're better than that. Sure.
Oh.
We're going wide, but we still got possession here. It's Garnacho out left. Plays the 1, 2. Where's the third? No, that's the third. Garnacho inside the box. Gives the ball away with a man on his back. Forrest,
watch the runner. Go with the runner. Go with the runner. That's it.
Slowed him up.
Okay. Yeah.
So Mangala. Nice bit of play there. Triangle in midfield. Can they play out? No. They've got a throw. They've worked it there. I think there was throw was taken a bit too far ahead. They cut inside the box here. They've got danger. Little cut back. And hit their man.
Jesus Christ, it hit their player.
Good work play there by Forest. Cut it back. Had a shot on target, but it hit their own man. Could have gone anywhere there. Very dangerous play. Shonary foul throw for sure. Someone dived in there. I think it was Casemiro. Should have done that.
Casemiro, it was Casemiro. Oh, flipping heck. It hit their player.
That was going in, possibly.
It was going in.
Forest.
Okay, maybe that's the kick up the arse that they needed now.
You did say that, didn't you, earlier in the game? Oh, come on, Wan-Bissaka, get back now. Take him out. Little 1-2 here with Dennis. Martinez comes over to clean up other people's messes. Great defender by Sturridge. Better than Maguire, says Bill Badger. Very funny. I like that. I would have started Malacia today instead of Shaw. Instead, Shaw needs to do better. In what respect would you say that, Tyrone? He needs to do better.
You sound like Paddy.
Shaw is rusty tonight. Also, 2 people are saying Shaw. Just enlighten me, guys. I just want to see what you guys are saying. Where you think he's not? I didn't think
he'd been too bad.
I think he's been doing okay, but I just want to hear. Yeah, interested to know what you guys think. We're going to need Rashi on again. So here we go. They've had 1 decent chance, but they worked into the box. Here we go again. Once they get back in shape, Garnacho's just got he's got too many runners there, too many guys in front of him. He does the right thing, pops it off, plays it in central. Got a couple minutes left. Sprayed pass. Now we get the 1-on-1 situation. That's what I've been looking for from Martinez. Beats his man Anthony. Cuts back. Squares them up again. It's too slow now. Too slow.
Oh,
too slow.
First time.
Yes!
Oh,
shit. Vekos with a lovely header. What a great save there.
Oh, no, it come off the post.
Did he get handed?
It come off the post.
Oh, damn. You're right, Mr. B. Did come first.
Goalie was beating all ends up, man.
Vekos is Vex. Almost, says Bill Baggio. Vekos, says Miko. Post from Vekos, says Bill. Wow, I actually thought the keeper got touched on that, but good chance there for Man United. Half space cross again. Look at Veghorst making runs now. When he sees Bruno his head up, tries to catch eyes. Bit of afters there by Sturridge. Ran into Varane when Varane popped off the ball. We don't want to see this sort of Andy Carroll-ish kind of thing.
These fuckeries going on.
Varane released the ball and got a lot of afters there from Sturridge.
Oh, it wasn't.
I don't think that's too serious, though.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Take a card. Take a card in your face. 16 in the comments, or 16 people watching right now. How are you feeling, guys? How do you feel the game's going? Coming up to halftime, we're gonna have a halftime review. I would love to hear what you guys think, especially about Shaw as well. A couple of you guys, UK Strange, Tyrone, mentioned Shaw has been a bit poor tonight. People talking about Rashford coming on. We've got a lot of very heavy bench today. Do we need to rest the midfielders for the weekend? Is Casemiro a priority? Do we need to wrap him up in bubble wrap? Who else is there? We've got 2 centre-backs, Lindelof and Maguire on the bench. It's not worth it. Well, centre-backs usually stroll through games. unless they get clattered with afters there like they're
Mm.
did. And they've blown up for half time. We don't need Rashford on, says Andrew Williams.
No, we don't. We don't need him on.
Sturridge has been touchy-feely all game with Varane, pulling, yanking, raking, yeah, for sure. And who's saying that? Goff. I don't understand that. Yeah, half time here, 3-0 up. Forest, I don't think Forest have shown much quality, but they've had a chance. They've had a couple of chances, opportunities. One when Johnson drove in and cut the ball back. And secondly, there where they had a shot which hit their own man. So I think Casemiro was responsible for that one. He dived in. He shouldn't have dived in. Should have stood up. Got a comment here from Bill Badger saying Garnacho and Anthony need to come inside more central, and Shaw and Wan-Bissaka are creating more the width. And time for Palestri and Sancho. Let's take Varane and Martinez off. What for those two? Yeah, Mr. B, what are you saying, bro?
Well, look, we've had 72% possession in the first half.
Yeah.
Five goal attempts, 2 shots on goal. They've had 3 with 2 shots on target. But that's about it. They haven't done nothing. We've had 3 corners. They've had none. Fouls, obviously, they're just 1 ahead of us. Total passes, 296 attempted, 258 completed. So we're in total control of the game. I think it's a matter of time before we score.
Yeah.
I think so. You know me and my second half theory already. He gets in there and he rattles them, and they come out there and play to exactly how he wants. So I am expecting us to score in the second half. But performance-wise, it's probably what you expect, to be fair. I think maybe a lot of them are probably trying to hold their energy as well. They know they've got a more important game coming up at the weekend.
Is there an issue of complacency, do you reckon, Mr. B? Are you seeing a bit of complacency out there?
No. I don't see any complacency. I just see total control.
Score, though? I mean, to really drive that extra mile and put that extra.
Well, I think that's probably the issue that we've got at the moment. The fact that it's been so easy and we're already 3-0 up.
Yeah.
They're all out there cruising. They're all out there. We haven't even hit second gear.
Bill Badger's just talking about our famous stretch and we'll draw some goals in the second half when we'll be playing at that end. Yeah, a bit like the cop. Mr. B's got a coughing fit right now. We're both suffering, guys. Yeah, something going around. But what is infectious is this winning feeling we've got at Man United right now. It's really good to be winning games. I know we lost to Arsenal a couple of weeks ago, but they're flying high. We lost away at home. It was close. But in general, we've been really good for the last 6 months or so. As a side, slowly getting better and better. And today was a good opportunity to sort of see Garnacho having a game, get stuff on the start, and getting opportunities to drive at players as well. With a double when he's getting doubled up on. So I want to see his decision making improve. When he's not up against one-on-one situation when the game's stretched late in the game, when he's coming on with 15 minutes to go, it's a different situation for him where he's got to try and work moves. Like, right, I can't just drive these guys, they're doubling up. Let me just try and play it around the corner like we did for Bruno there, for example. Or let me just play it back. Let's just be patient and work moves. Want to say hi to Tyrone. Saying big up OMONDI, Mr. B. You reckon any more reserves can be subbed on now? I mean, what are the odds of this crap team coming back? Forest are awful, he reckons.
See, and this is, I will do them at half time, not because the players have done anything wrong, but just to get Martial some time in his legs. Rashford, as I said, Rashford don't need to come on. It's not a game we need to win.
Yeah.
If it was, then maybe he would have started, to be fair. But give Rashford a night off, let him sit down there in his tracksuit.
Andrew Williams saying over the period of time, we're a really tough team to beat these days, aren't we? I do agree with that comment. Eddie's bigging up all the guys in the chat, all the beauties in the chat. Big up Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's getting enough love. Go and check out Eddie's channel, by the way, guys. If you're not subscribed to that, you should be. Andrew Williams saying here, last season, all you had to do is play 3 in midfield of the park, in the middle of the park against us, and you would at least get a draw. All this nice hospitality. Eddie, I hope when I come onto your shows that I get that sort of a greeting you get. You're a bit of a famous dude. You're getting VIP treatment when you come on.
Is his Wi-Fi? Yo, Eddie, let me know, man. Is your Wi-Fi fixed yet? I got a spot on the Friday night takeaway with your name written all over it. So next week probably. Let me know, man.
Tell Rashford to go home, says Box. Want to say hi to Danish Zidane or Iqbal Zizagoo. And I know Mr. B this is one of your brethren. He's saying same scoreline without Bruno and Kazi would have been great. Anything to say to that?
No. Same scoreline. Yeah. No, take that, accept that.
Eddie's saying he agrees with Mr. B. Rash Mbappe. I don't know how to pronounce it. Eddie loves these little names. Rash Mbappe, night off. Get Martial on.
Yeah.
Would you risk Martial considering he's only come back from injury? You don't want to.
Yeah, but he does need some sort of game time. I can't see Weghorst starting against Crystal Palace.
Really?
Can you? No, man. Really?
He's number one at the moment.
No, I think he's number one because Martial's been injured. I think Martial starts. I think he'll get 25 minutes today, and then he'll start against Crystal Palace. Oh, that was an unlucky header, though. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Want to say hi to Solo. He's saying he's still going for a 5-0. You never know. You never know. And big up to Never a Foul. I love that name. That's a great name. Big up my Russia Dreads and the Agenda channel. Love to see you, man, doing your thing regularly. You know what? Thank you so much. That's a lovely, lovely comment. And this is what we see. A lot of haters out there just don't want to support, but you have got a good heart and you say some lovely things there about supporting the channel and doing our thing, you know? Ting means thing, guys, if you don't understand. So, you know the thing about reggae band and playing the triangle. Just doing my thing. You know? But anyway, big up to Never a Foul. Say hi to Never a Foul, guys, in the comments.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to be back. 2 minutes.
Danish is saying here, is Varane okay? That tackle was rash. Don't know how he did, how Martinez controlled himself, for sure. Danish, do you think Martinez, we have to sort of, not Martinez, Varane, we have to take him off, treat him, put him in cotton wool, that sort of thing? That was a horrible challenge, wasn't it? Bit of afters there. Box is saying, would you offload Martial in the summer? Depends, doesn't it? I think you talk about squad game. Would he be prepared? This is the real issue here. Would he be prepared to be a squad player? Because at the moment, he's been sort of the number one all season as in that position when he's fit. Solo, you're bloody hopeful, says Bill Baggio. Eddie saying, yes, OMONDI, I'm working on out what streams to do. You will be on our shortlist. And yes, Mr. B, my Wi-Fi is better now. So I'm a free agent to go on the takeaway. Thank you very much. Want to say hi to Matt. Everyone say hi to Matt. I said, just landed. How are we playing? Does anyone want to give a load out? All right, it's 0-0. We've had a couple of chances. Hit the bar with a header from the half space from Casemiro for Weghorst. Weghorst also had another header. We played it sort of across the goal, bit of a scramble. That was a kind of half chance. We've been trying to work things wide with Garnacho and Anthony. Otherwise, we're just sort of like slowly pacing the game. Got the game ticking over. There's no urgency so much because we're 3-0 up. So second half, I hope you enjoy the second half and tune in and tell us what you think as well, because one of you guys in the comments can give him a shout as well. So Danish is saying definitely Varane should be taken off. Martinez should play 90 minutes. He hasn't had enough game time after the World Cup. He's just coming back, isn't he? Andrew here is saying, what's the point of having Martial as a squad player? He's never fit. Weghorst is a decent squad centre forward, says Box. But I'll ask this. Would he have lasted this long under Sir Alex? Talking about Martial, is that right? Is that what you're talking about? 17 in the chat, guys. Make sure you press the like button if you don't mind. That's coming from very own Solo, not from me. But I endorse that as well. Press the like. Doesn't take a second, does it? Just to give us an endorsement. It means a lot. Bill Badger is saying, I feel the same as Sancho if he can't cut it next season. Some shrewd comments here from Bill and the boys about these players. Sancho, I think Sancho, you have to talent. We know he's got talent. Mental side of the game, there's a question mark about it. What's gone wrong? We don't know, so I'm not going to make judgments about him just yet. But I know he's like a major asset. I think this guy could be fantastic if he's on form. So what do we do to get him right? And what the manager's doing, he realizes he's a great asset, and he's trying to get him right and get him back. Even if it takes the end of next season, let's have him back on side, because a good Sancho is a 70 or 100 million pound player by today's markets. You know, he's young. If you get the best out of him, he could be fantastic. If you look at this guy, they talk about the Japanese winger at Brighton. He looks lovely. He looks lively, direct, and that kind of thing. But how do you know he can come to a side, a top 4 side, and smash it? We don't know. We don't know, even though he looks great. I like the guy from Napoli, the Georgian guy. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. He looks fantastic, 2-footed, direct, good team player as well. But Sancho was looking like him a couple of years ago at Dortmund, when everyone was like dribbling about how good he's playing in a good team, in a good system, and enjoying his football. So it'd be interesting to see. I don't know what you guys think. Box saying, I feel Sancho can come good, but these next 6 months are key. And Eddie saying, I want to see how Maguire. So I actually want to see Maguire now. I never thought I'd say that, but I'm desperate to avoid first team burnout. Come on, Ten Hag. Danish again. Thanks for all the comments, Danish. He's saying, don't you think United should hire a club legend as a mentor who can build mentality of these players? Someone from 2007, 8, and 19.
I think we've got the throwback. We've got the throwback already. We've got Ten Hag. I think he's instilled everything, that the same philosophy, the same discipline, the same standard he wants to bring to the club is what Ferguson had already. I don't think we need anybody from the 207. That time has passed. I think it's now Ten Hag and whatever he's bringing for the future. I don't think there's going to be anybody from that generation coming back while Ten Hag's in charge. Doesn't need him. He's doing everything his own way. Look, he's dropping he's dropped our captain. The press ain't even talking anymore.
Yeah,
they're not even talking about it. They expect him not to start. So it's more him not rocking the boat as a captain, which I don't think he will, to be fair, and just getting his agent to sort him out a move in the summer, because if he's not first choice, he's not going to get picked again for England if he's third choice, fourth choice, fifth choice so he'll be gone in the summer anyway.
Zoe Media House saying Martial and Sir Alex Ferguson would have won the Premiership by now. Boxer saying I was happy to finally get him. Talk about Sancho, but so far he's been a bit of a Martial at the moment. It's early, but he's on amazing money. It's a ruthless game. If he doesn't start grabbing his chance, Ten Hag will, meaning bin him. There's final words there. It's ruthless. I want to say hi to Zahir. How you doing, Zahir? Welcome to the Man United Agenda. Are you enjoying the game? Stay with us. We're going to talk you through the second half. You can turn down your volume. He's saying, sorry at work, not able to watch the game. How are we doing? Mr. B, do you want to, I gave a summary earlier for someone that just jumped on. Do you want to give a summary?
It's been easy. It's been, apart from the one chance where he shot and hit their player, which was going in, to be fair, they haven't shown nothing. I'm expecting this next 15 minutes to be, look, we had 78 possession, 72% possession. I think that speaks for it. That speaks for itself. Total control of the game.
18 watching right now. Press the like button. Zahir is here. We just gave him a brief summary, and maybe you guys can drop a few comments as well to say how we're doing so far. If you can't watch the second half, Zahir, you can watch our reaction show, which is coming up at 10:05 straight after the show, so you can get more insight from the guys. And maybe is CALLULA on, and Pat and Rebel maybe? I don't know. So the guys will be on at 10 o'clock. Boxer saying Martial wouldn't have been allowed to coast this long on Fergie. His work rate plus durability and consistency is questionable. And he agrees, says Bill, says Box. Mark Edmund, how you doing, man? He's been quiet. Sending Martial 100% this summer. Danish again saying, I never saw Vidic live. I watched his videos. It's too early for Martinez to give the same sort of vibes as Vidic. A lot of people, yeah, it's a good comparison.
Okay.
Bill Badger saying dominated them in the first half. Here's a summary for you, so here, if you're still around. Bill Badger saying dominated them first half, but not really threatened their keeper much. Weghorst hit the post with a header, closest that we've come. They're coming out for the second half now. Mr. B back from his rocky break.
Yes.
There's Andy Long. How you doing, Andy? Hope you're doing well. Andrew Williams saying, I honestly don't see a comparison between Vidic and Martinez. other than the fighting desire, their playing styles are completely different. Both awesome in their both ways, in both their ways of playing. Zahir is saying, thanks, gents. In it, 21 coming soon. Just don't know when. Maybe this season, maybe next season. We don't know. But keep tuned into the Man United Agenda. You can voice your opinion. Man United Agenda, how's it going? Says Mark Edmund. Vidic was a truly amazing player. This is from Matty. Responded to Danish. She says, as a player and captain, my favourite of all time. So Matty loves Vidic. Really had an impact on him. There's some back and forth between the Aussie and Englishman. Danish saying, I'm talking about fighting desire and passion for the club, comparing Vidic with Martinez, those qualities. Yes, he's with you on that, so they're on the same page. And here's one for you, blast on the past. Yapstam, best centre-back to grace English football, says Bill Badger. He was fantastic. Had a bit of everything. Anyway, guys, second half, go back to kick off. Hope you guys enjoyed your little break. And thanks for the discussion, guys. Thanks for the input you're giving us on the show. We are trying to read out most of your comments, so keep them coming in. Ria was the third favourite of all time for Andrew Williams as well. So there you go. So kicked off. And Veghorst has given away a foul, looks like here, early doors. Vidic and Rio were great partnerships, says Andrew. Yeah, it's all about partnerships, isn't it? Whether it's midfield or midfield two, or used to be front two of York and Cole, or Hughes and Cantona, whatever. But defensive centre-back partnerships, they're key, aren't they? Oh, you're on break, Andy. All right, I see what Andy's saying here. So Andy Long is, someone might be able to relate to this. He's saying, still in the shed, inhaling my break. As you know, I mean, you know what he's talking about. Mr. B's grinning. Andrew Williams saying, underrated partnership, Brucey and Pallister. Yeah, they were fantastic. I really rated those two.
And that was a crazy part, because you look at them and you think, no, but together.
Yeah. And Matt, we were winning Championship League titles, and I think they haven't got many England caps between them. I don't think Steve Bruce ever got an England cap.
Bruce never got called. No, Bruce never got called up.
Dangerous play there by Martinez. Sturridge pressed him high and nearly could have got himself into trouble here. He's played out to Shaw, left back position, back into centre back. Martinez is looking up. Will he play it short? Play it between the lines? Between the lines to Fred. Fred plays it wide to Shaw here. Nothing on, so he comes home.
Hey.
Martinez just dictates the play between the lines to Fred. Now we can play out wide early. Lodi gets to Anthony early. Stands him up.
Ball.
Fred in between, in the half space. Gets played in, but hasn't got the strength to really drive.
Great tackle. Great tackle. Get up, Fred.
They're playing it out for Fred. Pallister and Stan would have been elite, says Bill Badger. Pally and Bruce, excellent partnership. What are you seeing here? So Fred gets the ball.
Oh, get up, man. Oh.
Best ever centre-back partnership ever globally is the question from Andrew Williams. Guys, what do you think about that? Ever? Nestor and Cannavaro, says Andrew Williams.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm going straight Italy. AC stroke AC, but it has to be AC Milan. You have to be looking at.
I like Baresi and the Costa Curta. They were fantastic. The way they would squeeze up, push up that line, just get about 6-7 players offside all the time, and just read the game so well. That defensive unit was magic. That system was brilliant. Andy Long saying Bruce wasn't pretty enough for England. Luke Chadwick when he was tearing it up. Yeah. Danish is saying I've only witnessed Europa League win live. Hope we'll see more this season. How old are you, Dave? How old is Danish? Mr.
He's young. He's really young. I think he's one of our youngest, to be fair.
Fred getting draped here, says Miko. Letizier, fantastic player. Squad of the season is best United squad I've seen live. Wow, that's good. That's good. Cellini and Bonucci, they were very good players. Baresi, Costa Curta, Andrew, that's mine. I think they were great. Nesta Maldini. I think Maldini was more of a left back. Everyone puts
I would always put him down as a left back. Although obviously he could play centre back, but my thing was remembering us as a left back.
So Fred makes good runs. He got played in there, but it's just physicality. He's not the strongest, and in those positions,
that's the problem. You need a little bit more.
He's a bit like Wan-Bissaka. He makes those runs, and players really gets to the point where players like, should I play him in or should I use him as a keeper?
No, to be fair, I think they got a little bit more faith in Fred this season.
Sure, playing it out into Fred, gets a 1-2.
Early.
Out wide. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Held too long. Here's Anthony out wide now. What the hell was that? I don't know, but
that's off. Ref.
The two men down. So Anthony tried a little trick, ends up with Bruno and Anthony on the floor, and they were breaking. Anthony tried something like a little flip-flap kind of trick, which really wasn't necessary in that position. Could have just played a simple pass. Ended up with both two guys down. Is that a foul? It's a foul on their player, if anything. Wow. Vidic and Stam, that would have been a great partnership. Don't know if they would have fit together. Yeah, top players. They would. Maldini, Nesta were great. Lawrence and Hansen, yes, fantastic. Who's that? Andrew Williams, yeah. They were, great. That's a great partnership, no doubt. Danish is only 18. Stam and Jonsson, yep. Champions League, treble. 1, 2, 3. Out wide here. Garnacho. Now he's got a little bit of a one-on-one. Drives at them.
Oh.
This is the frustration.
He's 18. He's 18.
Bill Baggio loves Costa as well. Ferreira from Juve was good. A Uruguayan played with Juve. Montero. You're talking about animal, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell!
Live. He was the ball left-footed. He was so talented.
But you see where the partnerships are coming from. Italy.
Yeah. So true. Igor Tudor, big. He's a bit of a big ship, really. He wasn't fast. Very tall though. We don't know about that situation there. Paolo Montero, well done, Bill Baggio. He was very good. I've seen him live, and I was very impressed. I went to watch Arsenal Juve, maybe about 25 years ago now, and I was just out. I was, as a centre back, I was just like in awe.
In awe, yeah, I do. Okay.
His ball skills. He's like a midfielder. Just killed the ball dead. Bring it down, chest, tight areas, distribution. Had everything about his game. Here's Garnacho out wide now. He's got a runner. Luke Shaw uses him, cuts inside. That was a good opportunity there. We get the turnover. Martinez, it's gone out. Uruguayan at Seville. We talking about centre back. I don't know. Who do you mean? I know at Atletico Madrid, very good player. Montero made Martinez look like a little puppy. He killed people for fun. Yeah, he was really vicious.
But that's when you're allowed.
Just who's very cessed? I don't know who that is. And call it tackling. Is that a throw-in? No, it's going to go to the goal kick. Norman Hunter, Leeds United.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Nah, not for me. I think someone like Paul McGrath is very underrated as centre-back. I thought he had everything in his game. And you have to listen to what other people said about him.
And the condition that he used to play in.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well done, Shaw.
Shaw's had a good game. At half-time, before half-time, a lot of people in the comments were sort of criticising him, saying he's playing poor. I think he's played okay. So it's just Johnson driving down the right-hand side. Shaw gets back and plays it out for a corner. This is the opportunity for Nottingham Forest. If you're set pieces like this.
Set pieces, yeah.
Played out.
Dealt with easily.
So what can they do here? It's out right on the right. They're playing 1-2, but it's munched up there. Bruno plays it around the corner for Fred. Gets out his feet, gets a return to Bruno on the left here. Plays the ball into Veghorst. First touch is good.
Ref!
Foul.
Ref!
It's foul. How's that not foul?
This fussy old
Jesus
referee,
Christ.
man.
Behind. Maybe I missed that. But I thought that was a foul. You don't. How do you go
bloody
down?
foul.
Cross here, 6-yard box. Okay, we can play out from here. Here's Garnacho deep in his half. Plays the infield for Casemiro. Can we get a return? Anthony. Played into Anthony. Oh.
Referee should have looked at the foul on Garnacho though.
On Veghorst.
No, the foul was on Garnacho. He didn't want him to run.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see. It's a bit of action there. Here we go. Casemiro, middle of the park. He can play it wide here. Yeah, one-on-one situation because Lodi's got to get, or Dennis got to get back and help. Played it around the corner for Bruno. Cut it back, but cut out.
Ref.
Is that a penalty?
We're not gonna get
play on
nothing, are we?
Anthony dribbling in the box now. Little tricks, but not
God, frustration enough. Kicked out at him. Oh, flipping it! I thought that was a foul on Veghorst.
Yeah. What do you guys think? So it's played in here. Defenders stalling. Veghorst comes in. No, I don't know.
Maybe not. No. I mean, he didn't. To be fair, he didn't know he was. Oh, he got the ball first.
He did get the ball. By the book, that's a foul. But
yeah. All right. No. Yeah. You can't give that. You can't give that.
Big up Andrew Williams, big up Paul McGrath, talking about his knees before my time. Chopper Harris versus George Best on my went knee high both of his challenges. George Best, do you notice he broke 2 players' legs during his career?
George Best,
and he's someone who was always getting fouled. But yeah, there's footage of Chelsea versus Man United where George Best was gliding through challenges and Chopper Harris just tried to chop him down literally and failed. Des Walker, oh my God, Des Walker, what a player!
Oh my God, yeah, he was class.
Yeah, I remember in 1990 when they were coming up against the semi-final against Klinsmann and Vuller, and Des Walker just cancelled them out of the game.
He was so fast.
Really underrated player. Good players under Atkinson, but with injury problems and drinking culture as well, says Andrew. Des was amazing, no doubt. Ledley King, yeah, there's another one. Very good player. Didn't rate him as high as Campbell, but Ledley was great. It's interesting that one. Good comparison. This ref is called in 2003, not 2023. All right, here's Bruno outside the box. Pops it into Anthony's in half space. Oh! Maybe goes out for a goal kick. A lovely interchange there. Interplay, sorry. Round the corner. 1, 2 into Veghorst. That's where people will start saying, he hasn't got the pace. But I think he's making the run. I mean, it was a difficult pass to sort of bring down and do anything with. But yeah, it's a lovely play there by Man United. Once again with Bruno. So the referee is sort of having a word with Garnacho and
Garnacho situation about.
Oh, is Garnacho going on about the foul? Do you think still?
VAR.
So what's going on here?
I don't know. What are we looking at?
So we say,
impossible red card for who?
For the Forest play, didn't he slap him in his face or something? Slap Garnacho maybe, because you were saying
raised his hand. No, that it wasn't that part of the play. To be fair, go and send him off. Go on, nothing. Okay.
Nothing. You know what always peed me off? Chelsea got all the great Serie A players back in the day. None of them came to us. Vialli, Kazuragi, Zola, Desailly. Hullet as well, and Adrian Mutu. That was really embarrassing. Come over here as a great Romanian top player, and got done for drugs.
He was sniffing his money away, wasn't he?
So crashed upfield here. We've got a bit of one-on-one Sturridge against.
Well done, Varane.
Varane sort of shepherds him out. Maybe that's a receipt for the first half.
Yeah, good.
Good header there by the
never forget.
Of Forest.
Let's get some control of this game now, man.
So on the right-hand side, played into Anthony's back heel. Dinked square to Shaw, who's sort of central here. He looks wide. He knows Garnacho's there. He's gone for overlap to give him a decoy run. Can he get it out his feet and play it simple? No. Garnacho's not really having the best of games, I don't think, against when he's getting doubled up on. He needs to sort of bring something else. Same with Anthony. Play out wide here. So we've got Wan-Bissaka out wide. They go to get to him late. He's heavy touch to Anthony.
Yeah, that was a bad one. Anthony's, I love it. I love his aggression, man.
Yeah, Ravanelli went to Middlesbrough. We got Varane from Italy. That was a good player, but I felt
Varane.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm doing
doing a solo.
Oh Lord! Outside the box, Bruno plays it. He's in the box here. Garnacho 1-on-1. Yes!
Yes! Oh!
Beat his man and got onto his left foot.
Oh!
Chopped the man in half. Left him on his backside.
Great tackle, Bruno.
Shot off.
Oh!
Look at this situation. So this is the 1-on-1 he wanted to cut the man in half. Mohamed's nearly falling down, crawling on his hands and knees. Right foot. His feet were all over the place, trying to block it. The defender was, it's very difficult to mark this guy. So quick. Chops. Lovely tackle there they're showing here. Oh. Is that what they are? Oh, that's why he gave a receipt. So Garnacho came in behind on Johnson, and Johnson came back, maybe slapped him in his face. Receipts everywhere, guys. Here we go. Yeah, Jeff, you spotted that. Garnacho got his revenge. Here we go, boys. Got the three brothers coming on now.
Sancho.
So Rashford's on the pitch for Garnacho. Maybe concerns that he might get sent off.
That's a beautiful substitution to be making, though.
Feel sorry for Nico Williams. Anthony's coming off. For Sancho, the return, guys. Come on now. Sancho's back.
Come on. His face looks nice and slim.
Back, Sancho.
Come on, boy. See? Look, even Rashford's clapping for him.
I hope he gets a roar from the fans. We've missed you, Sancho. Welcome back. Welcome back. And Weghorst is coming off for Martial. That's a natural substitution. So our whole front line has been changed there. Guys, what do you think in the comments? What are you expecting to see from these guys? Great to see Sancho back, isn't it? No need for Rashford to come on. Sancho Martial makes sense, he reckons, says Rebel.
Yeah, he did. I didn't. But you know what? It's all free, man. I have no problem. But yeah, I wouldn't have brought him on.
Sancho's lost weight, looks thinner, says Jeff.
Yeah.
Is that fitness?
Yeah, I think
good
so.
Call, Mr. B, says Jeff as well. Good call from Mr. B. Also delighted to see Sancho on the pitch as Rebel, no doubt. Oh, bit of afters there on Wan-Bissaka. We take that foul. Told you he's in midfield by the looks of it. Well, 3 subs with 63 minutes gone. It's quite early in the game. I think Weghorst has done enough for me. He's looking really good. Let's see. So Martial and Sancho, 2 guys have really been out of the mix. Here's Martial. Heavy touch.
Yep. First touch was shit.
A bit rusty.
Come on.
You've always been a fan, haven't you, Mr. B, of Martial?
Yeah, I like Martial, man. Yeah. I do. I want him. I don't know if it's because I want him to be good, but look, he's running out of time. He's been here 7 years.
So Sancho's playing as number 10, says Adil. Does that mean Bruno's gone out wide and Sancho's in Bruno's position?
You sure?
I don't know about that. let's see. Maybe he's seen something we haven't seen, but can't imagine that would be the case. But you never know. Sancho will become our Iniesta. I'm calling it, says Bill Baggio, meaning a more central player. Reaction show so far, 30 minutes of talking about Sancho's return. That's right. More than likely. Hopefully he can do something. So Williams has come off. Looks like Serge Aurier has come on to stand up against Rashford. Hopefully he doesn't crunch him. He's a bit... but
he's clumsy bastard.
Oh, it's for Lodi. Oh, Lodi's come off. Maybe. Danilo's on.
Danilo.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Forest now, you're 3-0 down, and you see the new strike.
Send him. That's the ball.
Rashford, I mean, Bruno cuts it back.
Oh, he looked quick, boy.
Bruno's a really fit player, I'd say. From what he shows, he doesn't seem to let up. He's running from first to
he keeps going.
Yeah. Even though he's not rapid, he's still that's a sort of 3/4 pace run. That's a full run, 100% run he's putting in there. There's a header there from the centre back. Oh, it's Casemiro. He's got heading in his game as well. He's scored some couple of headers.
He's going to feel frustrated with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. I should have put that on target. Oh, lovely. Who's that? Sancho. Lovely touch there by Sancho. What? 1, 2, 3. Is Sancho on it? And these guys could be right. Sancho. Chelsea, Rashford.
Hello.
Beautiful. The brothers are on.
Ref.
No.
This motherfucker.
What? Bill Baggio and Adil. You could be right. It looks like Sancho is playing more central. What? Sugar. I saw some sugar there. Sweet. It looks like Bruno could be playing wide right. We're not saying he'd be cutting in a lot of the time, but wow, Sancho with that beautiful touch he brought down there. First time. I wondered who that was. Lovely crossfield ball here. It's Bruno. Head up, plays to Wan-Bissaka on the right. Looks for 1-2. Playing it out is Sancho. Good ball retention by Sancho.
Come on.
I want to see this boy shine. If he is playing centrally, guys,
he is playing central. He is playing central.
Oh, in the round corners, 1-2.
Yes! He should have gone. He should have gone right. Oh,
Casemiro
could have gone right. He could have gone right.
Little flick by Rashford. Played into.
He could have gone right.
Martial.
Oh, he could have gone right. He could have gone right.
Shot there by Casemiro. Already, we're looking dangerous. These guys are on the page. Is this a foul on Rashford?
Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. All right. I appeal for everything, to be fair.
Mark Edmonds saying Rashford straight into a number 10. Bruno quicker than it seems. Yeah, deceptive, isn't he? Hope Sancho does well. His mental health, we should all get behind him, no doubt. Switch of play here by Shaw.
Definitely an instruction in the second half.
Sancho's gone into the space. Blinded. He's into the box here, Sancho. Plays a simple pass. Cut. Oh, that's the wrong pass there by Wan-Bissaka. Dink to the back post. Cleared by Bowley.
Ref. Why is he's not going to be on the floor if he wasn't fouled?
Going nowhere. Oh, no need for that. No need for that, young man. No need for that, Casemiro.
Casemiro's pissed off.
Sancho straight to the 10. Casemiro. Yes, Miko. 81st minute.
And you know what? He actually slipped.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he didn't. That didn't look like he went for him, to be fair.
Rebels observation here say Martial actually looks like the look of this season. It's just the man can't stay fit. Okay, never touched him, says Miko. So it's free kick here. Played sharp. They're in here. Good keeping there, guys. Came out against Sturridge. Here's Fred, middle of the park. Plays it centrally. Plays Martial, head up. Plays the right ball there. Keeping possession. Casemiro to Martinez. We start again. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sancho is doing some bits. He can get the ball in those areas, really get tight control. Here's Wan-Bissaka on the right. Plays it deep. Here's Sancho. Gets a one. There's two. That's third man run by Sancho. Played in.
I know, man. They love to see a third man run, boy. God.
Here we go. Martial.
Oh, he slipped. Yeah.
Offside. Lovely third man run there. Blindsided by Sancho. Already
I know you love a third man. I know you love a third man run, boy.
Well,
yeah, he was off.
Wow, I'm excited. This is the most exciting I've seen. I mean, to see the development of Sancho, he's back. Already he's had an impact on the game. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this now.
The fact that he's playing centrally is more what I'm enjoying. Yeah.
That's nice to see. I mean, I didn't pick it. I assumed he'd go on the right, but already picking up good spray, good touches. Sorry, picking up the ball in good areas. His off-the-ball movement there was really good. Going for the third man run, getting behind, blinding them. Yeah, it's looking good, man. Looking good. Rebel saying finally the game has got some spark, no doubt. Martial, motivation, innit? It's motivation. I'm a bit disappointed with Garnacho, to be fair, but
it's probably why he's a sub.
Everyone's slipping. They need the long studs, don't they? It says Jeff. Probably wearing molds or near enough like AstroTurfs. These players, they don't seem to like these long studs anymore. Matthew Bassett in halftime snacks. Here we go again. Matthew, you talking about kebab the other day? I don't want to get into that sort of chat. I'm on a 6-week diet. Here we go. Burger. Look, please stop all this, man.
How much longer you got?
Tomorrow's my second week, so I've got 4 weeks to go.
Jesus Christ.
Really impressive. As Rebel said in the comments, bit of a spark now in the game. Here we go again. They're out of shape here. It's Bruno with a cross, cut back, and they've cleared it. Looking good. Sancho, wow.
I think it's just a matter of time now. I think it's a matter of time before we score now.
Rebel saying Sancho playing in the 10 is actually so helpful overall for the season. Also gives the option for Bruno. Yeah, so most certainly good point.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but have I been calling for Sancho at number 10?
You have for a long time. You have. I remember going way back. You said he could do that. He did it when Ralph Rangnick came. We played a 4-2-2-2. He was the one in two behind the front two, playing centrally.
So the rest of the team didn't understand that whole Rangnick thing, innit?
It's out wide. Here's Fred, plays it into Casemiro. We're just popping the ball around, looking for openings. There's a ball running behind Rashford. Poor, gonna get out of his feet. And what can they do in the break? Not much usually because we pinched them.
Go Luke Shaw. Well done.
Okay, they're trying little back flips and all that kind of back flicks. Oh, you're in. Here's Martial. He's got 3-on-2 here with Sancho. He gives him Rashford.
Oh, yes! Come on! Come on!
3-on-2 break there.
Sure.
All away with a stupid flick. We broke on them.
That is what he's back for.
That's right.
I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Mr. B, talk to them.
Come on, man. Sure.
3-on-2 break. Forest gave the ball away. We broke on them. They were out of shape, so it's 3-on-2 here. Martial
to be fair, it was a shit
down the middle.
To be fair,
on the left, he had Rashford. Down the right, on his right, he had Sancho. He played it to Rashford. Bit of a poor pass here.
Yeah, it was.
Is it onside?
Yeah, he's onside by a mile. Not even an issue.
Rashford couldn't get the shot off, but he got the follow-up and buried it with his left foot.
Yes.
Lovely break there. The three brothers. It was Bruno breaking with them. Well done. Good finish.
Well done.
What do you think, guys? Up the effing red, says Miko, sorry. Martial goal, says Jeff.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it was a good goal. We broke on them. They gave the ball away. As soon as they came out and started to try and break with the numbers not there, the discipline was there. This is why it's good sometimes to come on Like Garnacho would come on in these sort of situations and
Yeah,
do
this
well.
would be the time that
Into breaks, yeah.
agreed.
That's why you can't really judge Martial on that, because when he's playing against a sharp team who's compact, now they're not compact, they're all over the place. So they're outside the box here with a left-footed guy, but he shoots with his right. Oh, lovely there by Shaw, but he doesn't quite get the ball. Lovely. What? Rashford, you that. Third. you that. Yes, this is lovely. This is lovely. Oh, lovely. 2, 3, 4 passes there, played in.
Gosh.
Don't be Hollywood. Here's Sancho on the right-hand side, driving.
Oh!
Lovely play. Tried to play in Martial. Defender cuts it out. Really good play there by Man United. Playing it out. With playing the way they're facing. Into feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go again. I think the guys are motivated now. They think they want another goal. They've seen the goal go in. First heads are down, and then they're out now. 4-0 down. So out wide here for Fred. On the left, plays it in field to Martial. Gets time to roll. Played out wide by Sancho beautifully. His overlap nose out, curling cross. And scores!
Is that 2?
Offside.
Yes!
Yes!
See what happens when the A team comes on, though. Dance, Yes, man.
Who you gonna call? The A team. Beautiful there. Lovely cut back.
Lovely.
Martial.
Boy, Freddie's scoring a ting, boy.
Yeah. Fred started that move on the left and ended up in the box.
Mr. Bassett. Mate.
So Fred actually continued his run. Beautiful by Fred. Back post cross. Rashford plays across the goal. And that's
Come on.
He's just walked it in. Fred scoring these goals on the touchline. He scored one the other day with a little flick on the touchline. That's his range. Just on the goal line. Outside of the boot there, doing a charisma from Bruno Fernandes. All the way to the back post. Cut back by Rashford. And Fred had to score that, no doubt. Goal from his stomach, says Adil.
Lovely.
Fred of Bradford, says Rebel, no doubt. Broccoli for everyone. Yeah. Brazil, la la la. Miko. It's 2-0. Can we get Mr. B a Fred shirt now? Yes, we've got to do that.
I'm never wearing a Fred shirt. I'll tell you that straight.
We're the famous Man United and we're eating broccoli, says Matty. Someone check on Solo, says Matthew Bassett as well.
He's had a heart attack, mate. He's had a heart attack.
Lovely goal. Lovely play there. Sancho's made a difference.
He has.
It's just his game. He's such a, I always call him a wide playmaker. But doing it in the central areas, he seems to have that composure. His first touch is brilliant. His awareness in tight areas, and he's got the ability to make runs in behind, as we've shown already. He's evidenced that already today since he's come on. But like I say, I don't want to get too excited because coming at this stage of games is quite open. I want to say hi. Everyone say hi to Nish. Serious, if Fred scores 2 in a game.
It's my daughter. It's my daughter.
He's put a challenge she used to be.
This is my daughter who is now in on all of the jokes.
Oh,
I will call you later. Don't come in here talking nonsense. But I do love you though. Not you, daughter. The other, my big daughter. Not my middle daughter. See, look, look, my other one's coming in now, thinking I'm talking. No, I'm not talking. You're not into football. Go away. Go on.
Edmund's giving it the rocket signs. Greedy for Cookie. Get that order in, guys. Sancho's dribbling like Messi. No joke, says Adil. Mr. B, should that play in the background while he eats it? Weird Al, eat it. Like
man, look at the doing turns and everything, man.
Oh,
Bruv,
hey,
listen.
Now we're playing ball. 1-2. Rashford with the third man. Fred, too heavy.
Man, we ain't giving them nothing now, man.
It's like we've turned up a level.
Yeah,
these guys are on it. You know, you get partnerships.
Yeah, there's a pecking order out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hope you're enjoying this, guys. 14 watching right now. Hope you enjoy this watch along. We're seeing something special here. The return of Sancho. That should be the headline for the reaction show. Something about Sancho. We're winning 2-0, 5-0 on aggregate. We're going to Wembley, guys. There's to say Alex Ferguson in the crowd. With Mark Hughes. Sparky. Must have been enjoying this.
Of course. Well, we got some planning to do, agenda rights.
Whoa.
Casemiro's
getting a rest. 10 minutes to go.
Who's he bringing on?
It's not Kobe, that's for sure. And Varane's coming off maybe from Maguire. So Lindelof could be going midfield. Or would maybe. It be Martinez?
No, he's not going to move Martinez. He'll move Lindelof to midfield.
So that means we've got a 5-man defence unless one of these guys goes to midfield.
No, man, go to midfield, man. I reckon Lindelof will go midfield. He's not going to move Martinez.
Yeah, I reckon be Martinez. Well, I don't know actually. We'll soon find out. Who's going midfield, guys? We currently so Adil's saying Martinez is going centre midfield.
Okay.
We'll soon find out. Let's have a look. We've got a free kick, mind you. So Varane from Martin Maguire, yes. Whipped in, cleared by Forrest. Oh, lovely there. Little dummy there that's Bruno or Sancho. Take it home, Wan-Bissaka.
Well done.
Heaton's had nothing to do apart from one shot that went right at him. So everyone's getting back in shape. Let's have a look, see where people are playing. Looks like Lindelof is in midfield. Yeah. Lindelof. There was a running joke on the Man United agenda a few years ago. Someone mentioned Lindelof should play centre midfield. He's moving around too much. Just cool it down. You don't have to make all this sort of movement, Lindelof. He's running around like it's like a little drill. Just calm it down. Just hold your position, man.
You know what? He wants to, but he's got all this energy that he wants to burn off, isn't it?
Oh, lovely, lovely. Shaw's in. Bodie shepherds him out, but Shaw gets there first. And
Corner. No?
So, everyone, what do you think about Lindelof playing centre mid? Let's keep an eye on him. I think he's making 2 minutes running around, too much runs at the moment. Keep up the pressure. It's like a high press niche. It's a good pressure on Daddy. And he's a new home. So Adil's saying, do we go to Wembley? Here's Shaw. Whips in the ball from the half space. Comes out.
You didn't hit it backwards.
Uh-oh. They've played in here.
There's a break. Go and Shaw. Cover that man in the centre. Well done.
We're out of position. They've played in.
What a save.
Follow up.
Oh, what a save. Well done, Heaton.
That's a good opportunity there. Good save. But the break, I mean, we need to be better on the break there. What a mess is a deal. What a miss, sorry. And a mess. Ten Hag and Man United through to their first finals together. It's brilliant, great stuff, isn't it? This manager, we have to praise the manager for this. The draw's been favourable, to be fair, but we've done it. We're in the final. I mean, that sort of shot, you need to play it over the bar, clear it over the bar, or take it wider than that by Heaton. But I'm not being too critical. Heaton thinks he's De Gea, says Jeff. I just said he hadn't much to do. There's 2 saves he's made, one point blank, and one could have steered it in a better direction. But yeah, been okay. Here we go. 8 minutes to go, normal time. Harry Maguire doodling on the ball, plays it to the right back.
See what I mean? You come on in your man, this guy.
Here we go.
It's the indecision. It's the indecision. That's all. It's the indecision.
So 2-0 at home here so far. Maybe there's more goals in this. I think at this stage of the game, there'll be more chances, I reckon. Lindelof, what can he do in midfield? So it's played home here.
Do you think that's something moving forward that he would consider doing? Obviously, to close up games, never to start. Because Yeah, we all thought that it would have been Martinez.
Yeah,
But
because he played there for Ajax a couple of times.
it wasn't much. I think it was only 10. All of the time he was at Ajax. I think he only played there 10 times in centre mid.
Okay, yeah, there you go. They had Alvarez, the Mexican, playing there a lot of the time, who was also can play centre back. But I don't think these guys. It's only if you really need to, if it's necessary. But yeah, late in the game, if you have to close things out or you're lacking midfielders, he could have put Kobe on, for example.
Yeah.
So the game's winding down now. It's a bit stretched. Sturridge had a chance. They could have made it 2-1 for sure. He'd be gutted to miss that. So playing the ball out here is Martinez. Yeah, they are stretched. I mean, they're not back in shape. You've got to play this early then. Over the top, Rashford's making lovely runs here. No, it's all right.
I mean, it must be so disheartening for these players as well.
For Forest.
To know that you've played that whole game and then you've got the subs that we've got on to come on. It's horrible.
It's so true. Out wide here in the box for Rashford, looking to draw it, cuts back. His brace cross from Fred gets cleared. Yeah, you're right, Mr. B. I mean, you're working hard for a system all game, and then suddenly you have to deal with a new sort of threat. Maguire with a header out wide. His Sancho cuts inside. One touch. Martial, beautiful. Square it. Oh! Lovely football. Sancho killed the ball dead.
Even Bruno knows. Even Bruno knows.
Yeah, you've got to play that across the line. Sancho is beautiful there, man. Cutback. There's a cutback. Come on. Bruno, says Miko. Miko, you need to come on a watch along because you keep saying Bruno or Casemiro, you know. Already looking ahead. Tyron Williams saying the final against Newcastle is going to be so tough. If we win it, the confidence boost for the players will be huge, most certainly. Bruno thinks he can score from anywhere, says Jeff. Bruno knows, says Andy Long. And that was another chance that we created. Just nice intricate play here by the players, especially with Sancho. I think he's shown a lot of class. Something we've really missed. With Eriksen gone, this is a guy who can dictate tempo and play lovely, beautiful pass. His first touch, since he's come on, his first touch, killing ball's dead. Oh, man, magnificent. And these things we don't really appreciate watching here from afar, but it's so tough. And he's just got that in the game. He can just kill ball dead, and it just creates so much more chances when he can do that. Taking up
Don't
positions.
forget, guys, we do have the reaction show at 10:05. So if you've got any questions or you ain't even gonna have any questions, it should be full of joy.
We're in the final now. Oh, we're in the final. Long straight ball here from Forest. The guy's running fast to get there, but he's covered by Luke. The force is with him.
Get up, well done.
The guy's blowing, his mouth wide open for that run. All right, Fred. Send them back. Rashford running at the guy, forcing him to play at home. And bending his run here. So the keeper's under a bit of pressure, but he reaches his man wide. Wan-Bissaka's got to get back in here. We've got Maguire. Well done,
Maguire.
Thank you, Mr. B.
Hey, listen. Yeah, well done, Maguire.
Maguire plays it down the line here. So is this Bruno or Sancho? Sancho it is inside. Doesn't beat his man. Gets pinched there. But he could get a return here. Fred can look up. Martial comes deep, peeling off his defender. Driving at them now centrally. But we give the ball away. We've got to get back to the sharp, little intricate passing. There we go. Rashford pinches the ball. Someone's offside. Don't play it. Plays it wide.
Well done.
Offside maybe. Bruno out wide. Dinks it across. Wan-Bissaka, well done. Got his head in there to turn over the ball. We play on. Maguire plays out wide.
You think Wan-Bissaka saved his United career?
Yeah, I mean, to be playing consecutive games like this, we don't have to rush back Dalot because it's not like he's playing poor. He's really sort of bedded in now, and he's getting his confidence back as well. He must be enjoying it. Fans are actually, changing their opinion on him, which is really important. It's massive to do that in football. To have some people to change your opinion on you, like Rashford, for example. Maguire, not so much, but
Fred, I think Fred's turned a lot of people around. To be fair,
okay.
Yeah, I do. I really, really do. You can't knock his performances.
Yeah,
when he's played, he doesn't make those Fred mistakes no more. It's just that he's technically, inferior to a lot of other players. But I think Fred's done well. I think he's done all right since Ten Hag's come in.
Okay. Yeah, I have to agree, but he has to know his role and know he's.
And I think he does, and I think he now accepts because his thing was he always said that he's not a defensive midfielder. That's not his position, but he's learning it and he watches vid blah blah blah. If it's not natural to me, can't play it in it. But I think he's actually playing in a role that suits his skill set.
Yeah. So you think he's an improved player for sure then?
Definitely. The only person I don't think has improved, to be fair, is McTominay.
Okay.
And Lindelof and Maguire.
Who's improved, guys? Matt's agreeing with you. He's saying Fred is the Man United agenda player of the season. No way. He's giving the broccoli sign. Where do they get these broccoli emojis? Do you think they type it in broccoli to get this out? Because I see them everywhere.
Yeah. There seemed to be a lot on this channel just recently, to be fair.
So seconds left now. There's only 1 minute of extra time. We're going to Wembley, guys. We've got to really celebrate this. Time's coming up now. We're going to Wembley.
We might have to do it. We might have to do an agenda link up, man, because I'm sure there's going to be more than one person in this chat on their way to Wembley.
Ten Hag, you've been a miracle worker, man.
You are a dad.
You come into this club and you got us a cup final, the first cup final of the season. Magnificent. Martial scores. Coming off the bench.
Scores.
Bruno was brilliant today, I felt. We can beat Newcastle, says Matthew Bassett.
You know what? My issue with the Newcastle game, honestly, that's our 8th game of the month. That's our final game of the month.
Yeah.
Newcastle are only playing 4 games in February. And that week, they're going to have an 8-day break between their last game and the final. We're actually playing on the Thursday before the final.
Right. Okay.
So that's my only. Did you see him hugging Sancho?
Yeah. Beautiful thing to see, isn't it?
I love Ten Hag, man. He's just.
We're in the final now. Tyron saying spot on about McTominay. He hasn't done well under Ten Hag and should be out the door in the summer. Maguire should go with him. Brilliant, says Tyron again from Manchester United. We can beat Newcastle. We just have to make sure we turn up and we will do them. Casemiro was a rock again today, says Jeff. And if ETH Cup final in 6 months. Eric Ten Hag Cup final in 6 months. Okay.
First, he must be.
Guys, we're in the final. Make sure you tune into the reaction show. Let us know in the reaction show as well, guys. Oh, yeah, we need to do a thumbnail, guys. I think what would be the main highlight of this game? Return of Sancho into the final. Wembley, here we come. Wow. Man United reached the final, playing Newcastle. First final in years. Ten Hag does it again. We're in the final. And look, Casemiro knows he's come here to win trophies. He's delighted. Yep. Sancho and Bruno, fantastic today.
Yeah, Man United putting a smile on my face, man.
Yeah. Bruno's a fantastic player. I have to give it to him. He's a top player.
We have people in the fan base who don't rate him at all.
Well, I've been one of the doubters in the past. My husband's here saying, well done, everyone. Enter the final. That's right. We are there, guys. We've got Matthew Bassett as well saying, Eric leads us to a final. Yeah, magnificent. Our top 11 versus Newcastle top 11, we win 3-1, says Jeff. Ten Hag's first season, first final has to be the headline. There you go for anyone doing thumbnails and that kind of thing for our reaction show, which starts in about 5 to 10 minutes. Go and check that out and let the guys know what you think, man of the match, how we play, performance. What's so good about Man United right now? What about the subs that came on as well? Martial scoring a goal, Rashford terrorising them, and of course, Jadon Sancho, 2 talking points. He's back and he played as a number 10 as well. Bruno stayed out wide. So lovely play there, and he played brilliantly, in my opinion. I thought his touches were unique and special. He's a special type of player. And wow, with the right mentality, he's getting a good clap here from the fans. Yeah, we're all back. I want to say hi again to FC United Forever. I say good controlled game, and she's giving it the okay sign, or the Andy Long saying, I've one final sorted, 2 more to go.
I like that one. I like that one. I like that one.
Mr. B, final summary. We're going to shut it down.
Absolutely delighted. It was never in doubt before, but now the excitement is making all the plans for our day out, man. Yeah, we've got some ideas and we've got some plans to do. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted. Absolutely delighted. I know it's the 4th choice cup, but right now it's our 1st choice cup. So yeah, I'll take it all day.
Yeah, totally. Question here from Tywin is asking about why Bruno have to give the captain's armband to Maguire when he comes on. Maguire should have had shame. Ha ha ha. So yeah, doesn't matter really about captains. We've got Luke Shaw and Maguire and Bruno giving a little chat after the game. You could hear better chat from our panelists on the show, the reaction show coming up. 17 watching right now. Make sure you tune in to the reaction show coming right up in a minute. Go and get your whiskey and honey in your tea. Yes, you're right, Jeff. I've got ginger. I'm boiling my ginger and honey and lemon and things. So I'm going to be recovered very soon. And I hope Mr. B is as well. We'll be back tomorrow. But as for now, it's been a great watch along. We're glad you guys joined us. 18 in the chat. Appreciate all you guys every time. Don't forget, we'll be back on Saturday or Sunday for the Crystal Palace game. Live, no doubt. And with Mr. B and myself. And there's plenty more shows to come, isn't there, Mr. B? You're doing the Friday night takeaway at 10 p.m. What's the...
Yeah. It's just going to be a Premier League review. I'm going to get some rival fans on, so it should be a good one. It'll be a lot more organised than last week anyway.
Yeah. All right. From that, guys, we're going to sign out. Make sure you tune in very soon to the boys doing a reaction show and let them know how you feel about the game. And we're going to Wembley. We are delighted. We all worship Ten Hag. What a great manager. And we're back at Wembley. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.